Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and Feliz Dia de los Muertos. Now, after this, go watch Coco. I'm here today with Adrian, Alfredo, and Adriana. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
It's going great.
Is it now?
I had a great sports weekend, so.
We both had. Wait, why? Yankees lost twice.
It's just they're setting it up for the comeback. This is typical Yankee shit.
Oh, I love that.
You guys are going to lose.
We'll see about that.
No. And now I'm excited for the comeback. If it actually happens, mark this day.
It's not a
Mark
comeback.
this day.
Or
What is it?
Well, by the time this
2-2?
comes out, we'll be getting ready to win game 5. So we'll be tied 2-2, getting ready to go.
Was
up.
it 2-3-2?
Yeah.
So the next
Yeah,
three
I guess.
games,
I
today,
mean, it's not a
tomorrow, and the day
comeback.
after, are in New York.
Ooh.
It'd be a comeback if it's 3-0. It's
Hey.
not a comeback if it's 2-0.
I know we're going straight into. Wait, what?
It's a comeback if it's 3-0.
You're still
It's
down
still a
2-0.
comeback. Yeah, you're going.
Yeah, but you played at home.
It's not that.
But you lost on the
actually
road.
got a point.
You
Who lost
lost
on
on
the
the Yankees did.
But,
So the Dodgers won the games that they were supposed to win.
Right.
Now they're going back to New York.
so what he's saying is like, it's not. It wouldn't be a comeback because it's something you have to. You're at
I mean,
home,
you're-
home field
Somebody's
advantage.
got to lose his home
You're still
game,
losing
right?
2-0. It's still a comeback.
Now, if they lose, is
Whatever.
it today?
That's normal.
If they
to
lose
me.
today, the comeback that you would say would be a comeback if they would lose today and then they win the next
Yeah.
4. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I see. It's
I don't want it to go to game 7. That just too
No,
much.
me neither.
Because
Too
then
many
people
games.
start talking about the script and,
Sweet.
you know.
It's going to be a sweat.
it's everything's scripted.
No.
It's all rigged.
That walk-off grand slam from the Dodgers the
Oh,
other day.
that was. You can't say that wasn't a great. That was like a great moment. Just that's going to be everywhere from now on. In game 1. No.
No, it's fucking. It's the first walk-off grand slam in Major League Baseball history. Like there's
Really?
never in the World Series. There's never been a walk-off grand slam in the World Series.
It's crazy.
crazy.
I think the
But-
coolest part was,
Jinx.
Ice Cube.
Did you
Who's
say
that?
Ice Cube?
Who's that?
What did he like? Did the intro or something? He
Yeah,
started
he did.
something. Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
walked
I
out.
didn't
Something
even see
dumb.
good videos.
Something
of that.
completely
I
unrelated
just
to
saw,
baseball.
Oh
like,
yeah, but I didn't see. I
phone
didn't.
videos.
What, I don't
It
know.
was
What
pretty
he did.
cool.
I don't know what he did. Did he sing?
He but he
rap, I'm
walked
sorry?
in from like the back, not the front. No, the back.
She said.
What did what did he? What,
Like,
what was his intro?
outfield?
The song, music.
The song.
Go to church. That would have been good.
No,
She
I don't
doesn't
know the
even
song.
know.
No, I
It
don't.
was just him singing the song.
I just know that I didn't pay attention. Yeah, it was not. Yeah.
If
I
you're
just thought it
wondering
was
why we
pretty cool.
jumped right into that, because I'm wearing my Yankees jersey. So
Junkies.
George started hating.
No, I didn't start hating.
Those
I mean, I
junkies.
had a great sports
Wait.
weekend.
Let's
I
finish
mean.
with this one first.
Go ahead.
I have that grand slam. It's cool. Like it's a fucking grand slam. It's
Of
a
course,
walk-off,
yeah.
right? But they were only losing by 1. They didn't need the grand slam. It's like everything was
It was
perfect. It's like
4-1?
bottom of the 10th,
Yeah.
World Series game 1, bases loaded, you're down by 3, and then you hit a walk-off grand slam. That's like every
Okay.
kid's. You only needed one. All you needed was a base hit.
You're saying he didn't have to go that far.
Yeah,
Just-
like he did too much.
He could have kept it. He should have kept it. Yeah, he could have
Too
kept it.
much.
Just
sacrifice fly.
Yeah, a bunt, anything. No, that was badass. Anyway, just
Yeah.
throw that out there.
I also had a great sports week. I didn't expect. No, I never expected
The
the Cowboys to
Cowboys
win.
lost. What are you talking about?
My expectations for that game was just how it happened. I expected us to lose. I was great.
Seriously?
I'm fine. Yeah, dude.
So you don't follow football that well?
I
How
do
much,
follow
guess?
football that well. On my fantasy players, every other team, I watched those games till the
I was
end.
projected to
But
win yesterday.
The Cowboys should have won that game.
Yeah.
Should have on paper, right? But I knew,
Yeah.
I had a feeling like we're gonna lose, dude.
Okay.
Like I have faith
I
in
think
us
you guys
here.
have a record
But
of
there's, like,
losing
that's-
against the Niners.
Well, they
This
lost
is
the
one of
last
those
4.
questions that need answers, right? For George, it's like, why is my
For
loyalty
George.
just so strong?
What was the
Like,
For George.
3?
The overrun, the
Those
line.
were
You mean?
fun.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit. I
It was
don't even know
probably
who the
3
favorite was.
because, well, the home team.
Have you
by
heard the
3 for
controversy
sure.
about the game already? Or what happened after the game?
Oh, George Kittle?
No.
No, see, what's his name? The guy that.
Boza.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Oh, there was. Okay, go ahead. That's the controversy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Bosa guy. In the middle of an interview, he interrupted the interview.
Wait,
and
are we still sports or are we switching to
Yeah.
politics?
it's
No,
both.
okay.
It's
As long as we stay on
controversial
sports.
Sports.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what
And
happened.
I still got stuff.
he had a political hat on, and he pointed to
He
it.
had a MAGA hat on.
Oh, okay. So what about it? I mean, am I supposed to feel something about it?
You don't feel any type of way, George?
No, not about anything. No.
Okay.
Anything.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, is it wrong for him to, express his...
Supposed to just shut up and play
That's
football.
actually the right question to ask.
Actually, yes, because my next question to you was it wrong what Kaepernick did?
No.
Yeah, see, I don't think George feels a certain
Anyway?
way about either way.
Okay.
And that's the right way to be. I don't give a shit that he did that. I also didn't give a shit when Kaepernick did it. The problem is that it's not the same.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That he's not gonna get the same.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
One of
the
them-
controversy.
One of them was doing it like on the sidelines, during pregame?
Yeah.
During the anthem.
Yeah.
not
anthem?
during the game.
No,
during
like
the anthem.
pregame, like when it's not even being televised.
Well, then Nick Bosa did the same thing.
No, he did it during an interview.
No, he interrupted
National
an
interview on
interview.
Sunday night.
Okay,
Football.
but he's a quarterback.
He's not even the one being interviewed. No, Nick Bosa.
No, Kaepernick. Kaepernick.
I'm like,
no,
wait, what are you saying?
Kaepernick went over.
He was a backup quarterback at
At
first,
that
right?
time, yeah.
Oh,
No,
Kaepernick?
not when he started doing it, he was already a starter.
No, yeah, he was
Oh,
already
okay.
started. Yeah, he was for the
Yeah, I know
49ers, right? At that
Yes.
time. Yeah, I mean, no. But what I'm saying is that he was still the quarterback, and during the anthem, they always record.
They don't
him.
televise the anthem.
They don't.
Why do I think they did?
It's
Because they made a
on
huge
big
fucking deal
games.
about it when that was going on.
Okay.
So they started televising them just to make a point.
But
But when was the last time you remember seeing other than the Super Bowl?
Thanksgiving games.
Maybe
I was just
like,
going to
yeah,
say for the
Thanksgiving
bigger
game, yeah.
games,
Yeah.
you'll see it.
That's it.
But
All right,
nah.
cool. All right, you got me there. Now,
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Nothing's gonna happen.
yeah, nothing wrong.
I mean, he's been doing that since we've
Yeah,
known
like
him.
since before the
college.
Niners drafted him, everybody
was-
knew he was a fucking racist,
Oh, okay.
MAGA
Oh,
piece
really?
of shit. But he's really
I
good
didn't
at what
know
he
that.
does. So
he's a good player again.
again, I can separate the art from the person. So I
are
still
you-
want him lining up at the end of the line. there.
So are you
Joe
saying
laid the
Kaepernick
groundwork a
sucked?
long
Yeah.
time ago.
He did.
So are you saying Kaepernick sucked?
I think he did.
Is that why with him it was like easier to like?
No,
eh?
I
I'm just
still
asking.
think he was
I
the
don't-
best quarterback we had at the time. He was a really good quarterback. He was a better quarterback than 50% of the quarterbacks in the league at the
What
time.
was his
So
name? Garoppolo?
Garoppolo
Garoppolo.
doesn't even deserve.
That guy. He was okay.
You know what though?
What?
Dak reminded me of him yesterday.
Stop.
Like for some
For
reason,
interceptions?
you guys had the ball at the end with a chance to win the game, and I felt like, oh, they got their own Garoppolo. We're fine. Like, nothing's gonna happen.
I didn't see it, so
I hate it. Like in the fourth quarter, he pulls out
He almost threw an
that performance
interception.
at the end.
I thought he
remember
did.
Which one?
He threw two,
He threw
but he
two.
almost
Wait,
threw
I saw
one
the
on,
two.
on that drive at the end,
yeah, okay.
which is what Garoppolo used to do. Like, just throw an interception. When the game was on his shoulders, we were gonna lose.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
mean.
he's
Okay. Oh, that
been
happens.
doing that a lot
That's-
this year.
See, I didn't see that part, the interview. So
Was he? Did they say he was the first Cowboy quarterback, or just the first quarterback with 3 games in a row with 2 interceptions? He was the first
Probably
Cowboy
the
quarterback. He's gotta be
first.
the first Cowboy quarterback.
But he's already got as many interceptions as he did all last season.
Jesus.
So he's
Yeah.
just playing like shit.
See,
all
I
that
told
money,
you.
man. All that money, getting engaged. He says not in the game.
That girl, man.
That girl. Why does it have to be her
She-
fault?
you know she
wanted
did
the
it.
house.
It was her.
She wanted the house.
She wanted him to wait till the last day
He was
to
actually in
get
that
sign
house.
that contract.
He was living in a small house.
It was not a small
perfect
house.
for
He was
him.
fine.
It's like a 1-bedroom apartment with the mattress on the floor. It
Yeah,
was good.
exactly, dude. Yeah, he didn't need much.
PlayStation.
He tore down his whole mansion just to
Huge
build her a
TV.
mansion.
That's why you have a massive TV with a PlayStation on the floor and a
Couple of lawn chairs.
What do you call those?
The lawn chairs or
The
mattress?
beanbags?
no, the
Futon.
ones that- futon. That's exactly what I used to have when I was
Pizza and the
pizza
Dining.
boxes in the corner.
One
Yeah.
lawn
something.
chair. Oh, dude. I don't think it could live like that. No,
You're too bougie.
not too bougie.
And then right after that game finished, America beat Monterrey, so that
Oh.
was good.
I didn't even see
Barcelona destroyed Real Madrid 4-0.
The
So
kids
that was this
scored
weekend?
Saturday.
See what had to go. Manchester United's manager got
Sacked.
sacked
Hey.
today.
It's football. You can
I
say
feel
sacked.
great. I feel great. It's a great day. It was a great day today. Other than that, what else happened?
Notre Dame won. Texas won.
Just to get all the sports out of the way, guys.
The Hail Mary?
Oh, that
George
was a good Hail Mary.
What was it? Washington and
Bears.
And
Yeah.
the Bears.
The Bears.
the Bears.
The Bears.
Suck.
Hey, didn't Jordan look get injured again? I think he did.
Yeah, he did. That's mean, dude. What the fuck?
Damn. Your franchise quarterback.
Hers.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Yeah.
Isn't he your fantasy quarterback?
No, I dropped him a long time ago.
Oh.
First week, I dropped him. I was like, nope, you ain't doing shit. Yeah. Anything else for sports? It was great. It was great. I don't know. I feel.
You're happy today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we gonna watch the game next week or not?
What game?
The Chelsea Man U game.
You know what? I will. I'll watch it with you. Just because we got.
And you, coach, you have something to be excited about.
I know. I do. I know. I feel it. I'm like,
Isn't that your boy?
Rude?
Yeah. I thought you liked him.
He was good
When
with
yeah.
Manchester.
Yeah.
That's it. And Holland.
all right.
It's not my boy, though.
Wait, where are we gonna watch it? Here or like at the one?
You watch it
Cosmo?
wherever you want to watch it.
What's it called?
I don't think, are they showing it at the Cosmo? I doubt it.
I don't know. I'll
Probably
look it
something
up.
better going
I'll
on.
find it. Okay.
If they
What?
are, we'll go.
Okay. Deal. Is next weekend? Okay. What's next weekend? Oh yeah. Now I remember. Okay. Before we continue, since it's like Halloween, sort of like it's a day.
No,
out.
that's
Halloween
done.
geese.
Halloween's done.
It's
Okay,
Halloween
but
geese.
We'll let
I'm
you
still-
know how
I'm still
George
dressing up.
cancels
I'm
on
still
Joe.
dressing up. Huh? What cancels what?
We'll let you guys know how George cancels on Joe next weekend.
All right. I'm not canceling, but we're gonna dress up for this.
Oh
Lord.
my!
It's on camera too, right?
What?
Yes, it's on camera.
No, George. There's no cameras today.
No cameras today.
We're gonna do the rest.
He's just listening. He just put on a Blue Demon mask.
It's Blue Demon, man.
Luchador. Blue Demon.
Blue Demon.
Demon.
What the fuck?
Are you saying diamond or
cambió el nombre.
demon? Demon.
Ble, ble, ble.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
what?
do the rest
What
of
were
this.
you saying?
About what?
You asked if it was Halloween, then you threw a
Oh,
mask on.
because
was it?
that's that.
Yeah,
that's
Hey, how'd your
his
seance
thing.
go?
Thanks.
What?
Didn't you do a seance?
Halloween's on Thursday.
Oh, he's doing it
You're
Thursday.
doing it on Thursday?
Or one of those days. Maybe Friday.
It's a nice mask, right?
Friday's All Saints Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's Friday
No,
night.
Saturday, no?
Midnight. Yeah. Friday, Saturday. One of those
Yeah,
days.
we're gonna do it like this.
Isn't Dia de los Muertos
On the
November
2nd.
Saturday. Yeah.
But
Mhm.
today it starts.
So
Like
maybe do it
today
that
it's
day.
like the pets. And then it's
Oh yeah.
Bro.
yeah, it's
Today's the pets.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I got like a fucking pet cemetery around the house. There's so many dead dogs.
barking all night.
You bury them all around here?
What the fuck am I gonna do with them?
I thought we talked about this.
We talked about it.
You can only do that when they're young, George.
No.
You know what? I don't even want to know what the hell y'all are talking about.
They get too tough and stringy when they get old.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Nay, nay.
Okay.
Speaking
can't
of,
take
hold
you
on.
serious.
When
I can't take him serious with that damn mask in front of me.
it's fine. It'll be fine. We need a moment of silence
For what?
for papas.
He's gone?
No,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Then gone.
Damn, dude. I thought.
When?
Good moment of silence.
There it is.
Which one was
On
Papa's?
Wednesday night, I guess.
What hamster?
The hamster.
Oh,
Whoa.
What? Say something.
Oh, that's
Did hamster lives not matter?
That's not an animal?
Does hamster lives not matter?
you got so offended. I'm sorry.
Yo, for real. What the hell?
You don't understand the level of.
I thought hamsters had like a 3-month lifespan or
Well, if
something.
you don't take care of
Oh.
them, yeah, that's how long most of them last once you take them home from the pet store.
Isn't
Like
it?
goldfish.
Someone
Goldfish live
told-
forever unless somebody takes them home. Then it's like 2 weeks.
Someone
Tops.
told-
24 hours.
Someone told me that there was like a time frame where like this hamster got super skinny, almost died. But didn't you say it? That y'all forgot to feed him?
Oh, the hamster?
Yeah.
Animal
It was that one.
cruelty.
He was losing his hair because he's old. Like he's old. They only live like 2 or 3 years, from what I'm being told. And
You
he
only
was-
had him for like 6 months?
No, he was old when
Oh,
they
so
got
he
him.
was old
and
as shit.
He used to be Olivia's and Yvette's like classroom pet.
Oh,
And at the end of the year, last year, they brought him home and he stayed here.
Oh, okay.
papas.
So where's he buried?
Rest in peace.
The front yard.
Oh, front yard. Okay, good.
He's feeding
Wait.
at the pecan tree.
Do you
The backyard's full.
hold on? Are they, hold on. You don't have a backyard. Like, there's only certain spots you can dig.
They're in the pool.
those are
full.
Wouldn't you like to know where they are?
They're in the pool.
Are they all in the same spot?
They're around each other. I mean, you can't put them on one on top of the other. I'd have to dig really deep holes, but they're close. You know, they can talk and stuff.
They can talk.
Holy shit, dude. No. Every time I step on
Is
that.
Olivia okay?
No,
She is now. She's moved on.
She
It was
accepted?
a rough couple of days. There.
Oh,
oh, I mean,
so sad.
yeah, Papa's R.I.P. So, pets, right? And then after that, what is that? What's next? I forget what's next after pets.
What was the
Wait.
question? Oh, what were we
What?
talking about?
Oh,
Yeah,
Dia de
one of
Muertos.
those.
Yeah.
Shit. What is next?
I don't know. Are you gonna have an ofrenda?
No, not this year. No, not this year.
Damn, dude.
I barely got to decorate
Coco,
for
like,
Halloween.
You watched Coco and didn't feel anything.
Oh, the girls love Coco. Oh, I love Coco.
So you
but
don't. Did that make you want to put an ofrenda every year?
It does.
Is there any good
I'm waiting for Coco too.
festivals
What?
or anything?
There's a lot.
Oh, for like
They're
Dia de
Like
everywhere.
good ones though, because on Saturday I went to one and it sucked.
Which one did you go to?
Grand Prairie.
The music?
I've been told that the Oak Cliff one is pretty
Oh,
good.
Cliff?
I think that was
Or the
also
Bishop
last week,
Arts,
but they
sorry.
might have another one.
There's
Why
a
would they have
restaurant.
them a week early?
I don't know.
Well, because sometimes it's more of you're celebrating Halloween, because you know how with Halloween it's the weekend before.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to do the same concept.
Well, yeah, but
It's literally on Saturday.
It's literally on Saturday.
But people don't really do Dia de los Muertos like they do Halloween yet.
Because
It's slowly.
it's not a party.
yeah, it's
I
not
know.
a party.
So there was.
Yeah,
there was
dude, are you
also,
trying to party on the Day of the Dead?
Hell yeah!
I am.
There was
Okay.
But-
it's
there was
actually-
also one in Dallas, but I kind of mixed them up. I should have gone to the Dallas one because that one was like,
Oh, yeah.
Reliant. I think was like the host or the sponsor.
I went
Yeah.
to the one in Garland
I
and
bet you
that
that
one
was-
sucked.
Who was the one in Grand Prairie? Tacos Maria or some
Oh,
shit.
some bullshit.
I went to
Like,
the
it was
Garland
okay,
one and I
but-
didn't like it. Like it was not what
I think that one's this weekend.
I don't.
No,
Hey, I'll be.
previously.
Are you doing anything with the Dia de los Muertos? I'm going to, what's it called? The bar to watch someone play?
What bar?
What bar? Who's playing?
I forget the, a las Almas Rotas.
Like,
Almas
are
Rotas.
you asking if we're doing something Saturday or you're doing something for the Dia de los Muertos?
I'm doing something Saturday. I don't know if y'all want to.
Are you inviting us? Are you bragging? Which
No,
one are you
I mean,
doing?
I'm undecided right now. I'm trying to decide if I should invite y'all or not. But
Oh.
Anywho, yeah, that happened.
But when I lived in Houston, I went to one and it was awesome because it was like a badass school. You know,
But how do they
because
celebrate?
usually the art school is the ones that
Yeah.
put it
how's,
together.
how's the
It was,
festival?
it was a good one.
It's a parade.
This one kind of sucked.
It's a parade. All of them are parades. Every single one you've been to is a parade.
No, it's just like a festival.
Oh,
You just walk around.
It's
They
like
got
a.
little
I don't want to call it a pop up.
tacos were good though.
Don't you feel like it's just like
Legit.
That
tacos y
matters.
más?
It,
No,
it
yeah.
does.
Yeah, no, I got
But the
that.
performance is
You didn't like the
Suck.
folklorico?
you could tell they were newbies. They just-
Yeah, like you
they
can
just
tell when
weren't,
it's like, oh, it's their first year
That's
or their
annoying
second
to me.
year
That's
doing
why I don't
it.
like watching that shit because
But-
it's such a like all of the Mexican traditions
Mm.
and all of the dances and all of the things like all of the rituals that are supposed to take place during those times are fucking awesome
Mhm.
if done right.
Yeah.
When they're not done right, they just look ridiculous, and it's like
You mean the festival itself, or
It's cringe.
the?
Yeah.
the dancing and the like. You shouldn't expose people
To a shitty
a lot of
version.
people, a lot of kids, a lot of Americans, a lot of people that have never experienced this. That's all
To
they're
a
gonna get.
to a shitty show.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's what they do. Okay, like
Okay,
no,
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That's valid.
like I
Somebody-
get it
Yeah.
if it's a school thing and you're doing it at your school and your parents are gonna go watch you. That's one thing. We're all used to that. But like to put on a festival like with the city. This is the Grand Prairie Dia de los Muertos festival, and then you put on something like that. It's kind of
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
not cool.
The mariachi was pretty good. They're all young. They had some fucking boy with some lungs on him. Man, that boy could sing.
Yeah.
Trumpet, singing.
Yeah, he was. They all sing, but
There's a main singer.
he could sing. He sang.
Would you ever be a mariachi? Like, did you ever want to be a mariachi? I never crossed
It
your
was
mind.
never
Like,
no, it was just never a opportunity or even an option.
well, no, I mean,
I feel like
you gotta
that.
have musical talent for that.
well, yeah.
No,
Dang,
like,
don't
yeah.
shit on his life.
No, like it was never like,
Maybe he does.
hey, here it is, and I didn't think of
Yeah.
you don't
feel-
think about that.
You know what I think?
They're so rare,
What I thought
I
of
guess.
wanting to do, but wasn't available to me back in the day.
School?
Hockey.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like hockey.
Yeah, I wanted to play
hockey
hockey.
would have been cool. I would have played hockey.
Like you have
Yeah.
to go look for it and
And
seek
be
it out.
rich.
It's a
Here.
Seek it
specialty.
out, yeah.
It's like a specialty.
Yeah, I really wanted to play hockey.
We should have lived in the
Like,
Midwest.
did your brothers play up there? Did you play?
No, we didn't. My brother was into the typical football, basketball, baseball. He was into all.
Yeah, I didn't
But
have,
it
wasn't- but
you
it
didn't
wa-
have a
but-
pond that froze.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just
you
went to
had
it.
your
Oh, nice.
you had your kids that
Oh,
were
yeah.
into hockey, but we
But
were
it was
never
common,
exposed
right?
to it.
Like,
Yes.
it just wasn't one of the sports you all did.
Yeah, it was just we weren't exposed to it more so because
Mexican.
yes, very. So it wasn't even
Mm.
brought up. If anything, soccer was also kind of not something that my brother got into. Like he hated soccer because so much running.
I mean,
So
Same.
not wrong.
football, baseball, and
Same.
basketball. He stuck to those three.
Same. I felt the same way about that. But anyways, I think I would have been a great hockey player. So.
What leads you to believe that, George?
Yeah, I want to know.
What skill set?
I look, and I was learning how to skate. I knew how to skate. I was pretty good at skating.
Like, there's a difference between I
define
was
really
learning how
good.
to skate and I was really good at.
But yeah, like define
Look,
being good at it.
Look,
I bet you I can
I can-
skate better than you.
I can skate pretty fast. What do you mean?
You want to
Better than
race?
Do you want to race?
Do you want to dance off on the?
Or race, dude.
You don't race on skates, dude. You dance off.
You did.
You're talking about skates or blades?
upset.
What are we talking about?
Skates or blades?
Dude, blades? I was a monster on blades.
What do you mean blades?
Roller blades or roller
roller-
skates?
Like the inline?
Yeah.
Yeah, inline.
So, okay. You want to go at it on blades or skates?
Blades. Inline.
Okay, blades.
I learned
I thought
In
blades was
E-skate, bruh.
so confused.
like the steps.
Oh,
like
you
the turns.
do.
Like
Oh,
it was just
you had the turns down and everything?
There wasn't a flat surface to be seen in that place. Even the sidewalks were like, so.
and it was yeah. The
I
main streets of Eastgate,
Eastgate.
about to
What's
say-
East?
Eastgate Village.
the apartments.
Oh,
that
It
was like
used to be where the
almost like got torn
Walmart is
down
in
to
Garden.
watch.
You know where the Walmart is in Garden now? That used to be right on the other side of the highway.
uh-huh.
That used to be apartments.
Do you? Oh, yeah, you know, like
That's where-
Mervin's, or no? I'm sorry. You know where? What's that? What's there? Oh, LA Fitness.
Uh-huh.
That used to be Mervin's. I like Mervin's.
Well, I
Eastgate is
lived
where
out
okay.
here
next door
at some point
at Walmart.
because my brother went to Bryan Adams.
Wait, wasn't the?
Yeah.
It was Target. There was a Target over there too. We're in front of the LA Fitness.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
In the
that
back.
was Target. The one that's whatever it is now.
Next to
I
the
lived
Ross,
here when that was
Winco.
yeah.
behind the Kroger.
Yeah,
Winco.
I lived here when that was still a Target.
that Kroger's closed, right?
Fuck, I don't know.
It's Winco.
I never
now.
drive through there.
No, it's
It's Winco.
I avoid that
is-
intersection.
Winco is
like the
behind
plague.
Winco is behind the Ross.
where the Kroger used to be. I don't know what the Kroger is.
There's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing. It's an empty lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, now I know.
Okay, nobody cares about this.
Anyways,
Sorry.
So our whole family migrated to the Eastgate apartments. That's where we landed,
That's where we landed.
and then from there we
Dispersed.
dispersed.
You getting hot under there, George?
I think
know,
he's
it's a little
losing
bit- it's
circulation
like-
to
I
his
feel like
head.
it might be. It might be.
I feel
I tried
His
when I was
brain
at the
is
house. I
swelling.
was trying to like tie this up, but it gets really tight and just. Oh, there it goes. It's in there. It's in there, guys. Don't worry about me.
You can breathe now.
Yeah, sort of.
don't worry about me.
It's hard to like, you know.
Talk, Breathe.
Yeah, open
Is
that
it hard to
mouth.
breathe?
No. It's got the my nostrils are out there. Come on.
Can you not pick your nose when I'm trying to take a picture of you?
I'm sorry.
Imagine wrestling for like 10 minutes in that.
Dude, honestly, do you wanna-
Claustrophobia is what I can envision.
Ask me how I got this.
You stole
I
it.
don't want to.
Stole it from somewhere.
I don't want to ask you.
Why won't you?
George, where'd you get it?
Dude, okay. See, I all right. You
He's
remember?
like, wait, you missed it.
You remember? You remember 2 years? Was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. When we were in Mexico, right? We went to the Arena.
Arena Mexico.
Arena Mexico. ¿verdad? There's a moment during the match while we were watching the wrestling, right? I had to go to the restroom, so I get up. Why are you
Do I
laughing?
want to know this story?
Don't fucking look at me.
Thank you. He's looking at. I'm like,
Hold
I can't
on.
take you
I mean,
serious.
I'll look at you in a second.
I'll look at you in a second.
Where's I need a mirror. I want a mirror now. Like,
Just go.
The
Finish your story.
camera's right there.
Trust me, you look at me like,
there's a moment.
okay.
I can't take
Sorry, there's a moment during the game match. I had to go to the restroom.
Oh, ya no puede.
Get it out or we're moving on.
So I get up, right? I go to the restroom. I couldn't find the restroom. I didn't know where they were.
Yeah.
I found mine.
You can't.
Can't look at him.
What's so funny?
I don't know. His eyes, like,
I love how he is so focused on looking at Adrian, and Adrian is like, stop looking
I'm
at me.
like,
I met.
Adrian's trying to look away.
So
What,
there came
Joey?
a point in the match when you had to go to the restroom.
I
and
got to
you
the
couldn't
back. I couldn't find
them.
the restroom.
Talking to the mic. Don't look at
I
Adrian.
know. I was at the end of the what's it called? I was behind the stage where where they came out, right? Found some stairs. I was like, oh, there's a restroom down here. I go downstairs. Lord behold, I see blue diamond. Blue demon.
Demon.
Demonio. He goes, mijo. He thought I was a kid. I was like,
you thought you were a kid.
oh my god, dude! I looked young back 2 years ago. I walked back
No,
there.
anybody that's older than you is going to call you mijo.
¿Está perdido? Dije, sí, señor.
And he gave it to you.
He's like, ¿cómo te lo estás pasando? I was like, dude, oh, great.
George, just tell the story,
I
man.
just can't. He's laughing. I can't when he's laughing at me. Dude,
Oh, my God.
Look,
Tell me the
Long
story.
story short.
long story short is he gave me his mask. He's like, toma, llévatelo.
Because he thought you were a kid.
Yeah, and then he was. I was like, great. Now can you point me in the direction to the restroom?
I have to cut this whole fucking thing out.
Dude, don't cut it out.
Okay, I went with Mexico to you. That did not happen.
You were there with me in the restroom,
You
dude.
didn't tell the story. You ran away.
I didn't want to tell you because it was a
Okay,
moment for
you were
me.
gonna wait
it
2
was
years
my moment.
to tell us.
Nah, it's
It's
cool.
my
You don't have to-
moment.
you don't have to
It's
believe me.
my moment.
It's my moment. I was like,
You were
dude.
waiting on
I forgot.
episode
It
104
could've-
to tell us. Okay.
I was waiting to wear the mask to be able to tell you. You know?
Okay.
But wouldn't you tell
cool
them once
story.
you got back to your seat?
I-
Like, I feel like,
I didn't go.
I had to piss. I forgot
Oh.
all about it. All right.
but you have a mask in your hand and nobody said, hey, where'd you
No,
get
it's
that
it's
from?
in my pocket at that moment. It's in my
He
pocket.
didn't have a mask in his hand. I would have seen that.
All right.
so
cool.
you just,
How did I get it?
You
there's
didn't have
so
a mask
many
in your
questions.
hand.
How did I get it?
There's so many
I
questions.
didn't say you didn't have a mask. I said you didn't have a mask in your hand.
Oh yeah, I did it.
A real luchador will not give you one. You have to rip it off his head.
That's aggressive.
Because you were
That's
all
the
over
whole
there
point.
fangirling over what's his
It's
name,
the
whatever the guy's name is.
the fact that he I forgot what his
I
name
mean,
is.
I will say that the mask looks very well made. It doesn't
It's
look
'cause
like.
it's-
It does look legit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I'll give you that. But the fact that they've never heard this story and they went with you to this event.
You don't have to believe me.
Okay.
You see it, right?
I see what?
The mask.
I
No,
see.
yeah. I see, when you put it on, I'm like, it looks pretty good.
It's like very tightly to his head.
Hold on,
It's-
hold on, hold
he's
on.
Material.
stopped breathing a little bit.
Hold on. I got another one.
Stay away. You
He
met
has
two wrestlers
another
that
one.
day.
He met two wrestlers.
Stuck. You can't get it out.
This shit hurts.
These are not made for.
No, this one I did buy. This one I did buy.
See, that looks like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
see that
Yeah,
one
see?
looks shitty. No offense. No offense. I said no offense.
That's Rey Mysterio, dude. Don't say that.
Right.
See? I don't close this because it doesn't fit around my neck.
That's them too fat.
Okay, that one is worse. Put the other one back on.
What the fuck? I can breathe in this one. I can speak in this one. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you can. I can really hear you on the other one.
Yeah, it's all right. It's cool.
All right, can we move on now?
Shit!
Oh yeah, we can.
Now
move
that
on.
we
Go
know
ahead.
your story of, I think you're on drugs, George. That's what I think.
I'm glad Alfredo asked me. I know you didn't want to ask me, but
See what you fucking did? Jeez.
Had I known.
George.
what, dude? What?
Are we
What
going
you
to talk
want?
about the comedian
Yes, please.
Oh, he's hilarious,
who
dude.
wants to start?
George wants to start.
Okay, y'all need to get. You need to. Okay, all I know
By
is
this
that
point,
this,
it's
this
gonna
guy
be out.
said,
What are we talking about first?
"We're speaking of." I don't know his real name, but I know it's Kill Tony, like his show.
Oh, I've heard Tony
Hinchcliffe.
Huffines or some shit.
Hinchcliffe. So we're speaking about Tony Hinchcliffe, the guy that walked up to the podium at Trump's rally and
He
gave
just
a little
walked up
speech before he came out, right? He was the opening act, I guess.
It's a rally. It's not a performance.
It's always a performance. Everything's a performance ever since Donald Trump walked into.
Yeah, you're right. Good point.
Anyways, so he walks up, has a little speech and he decides to say a joke about the island full of what did he say? Island full of garbage. I think we call it Puerto Rico.
hmm
Yeah.
There's something floating in the middle of the ocean.
There's a land. No, ¿qué dijo?
Oh my goodness, look it
Quote
up.
it. It's just, it's
Joe, you brought it up. What'd he
Yeah.
say?
No, I was going to let George keep going.
About what? About what? Hold on.
Can I throw this
About the
at George?
comedian. You said you wanted to
Asking
start.
for a friend.
No, we have to wait till he says something.
Okay.
He says something.
It's coming.
throw it.
It's coming.
Hold on, it's coming. There's a lot going on. No, that's not it.
going on.
Oh, this is riveting.
I really can't
material.
find. I really can't find
I
it.
forgot the joke, but it's something about there's a pile of trash floating in the middle of the ocean, and it's Puerto Rico.
And it's called, I
Oh
think it's called Puerto Rico.
no,
Yeah,
guys!
something like
I just got it. I just got it.
Not
So he
delivering it
says,
right, but
"There's a lot going on. I don't know if you know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico." That's kind of what you said.
Yeah.
So what you think?
I'll go last on this one.
Why? You know you always go first. You have to.
Why do I go? What? Since when?
Ever since
You're the
I
girl.
Girls go
Oh,
first.
that's cute. I didn't even think of that.
girls go first. There you go.
Honestly, it took me kind
All right,
of
let's move on.
back.
Took you back to what?
It took me back to when he was running the first time. It genuinely like made me sad
Why?
in the aspect of like, cause there. I know he's not talking about Mexicans this time, but it's the Latino community where it's just like, dude. And yet there's still people like it was more of like a really, bro? Like it like took me back to that feeling of when Trump was president and it wasn't okay for you to be anything but white.
It was always okay to be Mexican or Latino.
It was the tense in like the tense feeling of like really like
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
it took me to that where it was
Now-
actually more sad than anything, and it sucks because even Puerto Rico is considered U.S.
Yes. Territory. Yes.
It's not considered. It is U.S.
Well, I'm saying it's okay. It's a U.S. territory, and yet
they are
because
U.S. citizens.
and it's just dumb. It's dumb, and
But-
it was not funny.
Now,
Well,
It was not funny. Stop it.
I won't.
It was not funny.
I won't say it wasn't funny.
George.
Just the wrong audience.
Maybe.
What if we were to say if we were to say the same thing but about Florida? Would
You have something against Florida?
I do? I really do.
So for me, I'd be like, well, why is he hating on Florida? Like, damn. That would be because I don't have an issue with Florida. Like, it's not a thing to me. So I'd be more.
But Puerto Rico is a thing to you?
Ooh, he got you.
It's not that it's a thing. It's I feel like it's racially driven. Because he could have said.
If he would have said Florida, it's Cubans. So.
Not necessarily.
No, Florida's Florida. Florida's
Exactly.
full of Floridians.
We'll call
Yeah,
it Floridians.
But
They're their own
Puerto Rico, you're focusing on
race.
yes, like you're focusing on.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know what he did.
It would be different.
Did anybody watch like the whole thing?
No.
Not the 6-hour rally.
Not the 6 hour. I saw
6-hour rally?
I saw
think
the
it- I don't
additional
know,
jokes.
probably.
I did hear the additional jokes.
But did you see the
What was this?
No.
skit?
No,
Did you?
did you?
Yeah.
So is it taken out of context, like they're saying?
I mean, not if you don't know who he is and didn't see all the jokes. I mean, he made fun of his own people. I mean, not his own people, but like Republicans too. Made fun of different people, but yeah, he was playing to his audience too, which I've thought about it. You know, since what was it yesterday?
I mean, it happened Saturday, I think. But
And
anyway,
all day today we were going back and forth and stuff, and
because you were
yeah,
a little bit defending him at the beginning,
yeah. I mean, he's a comedian, and I listened to a lot of podcasts with a lot of comedians,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the things that they say is they hate doing corporate events or settings that are outside of a comedy club because
as they
it's
should.
not-
HR violation.
It's just not the same. You deliver a joke and then nobody wants to laugh really because they're like, there's people
It's
here.
inappropriate.
My boss is over there, or whatever. They just don't want to laugh or do this, that, or the other. It was kind of the same there because Luis commented that the jokes sucked. Nobody was laughing. When I think if it was
Luis hates comedians that are funny. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
had that
So
conversation.
But I did see that. But yeah, there was people laughing. But if it was a different setting, they probably would have laughed harder. Or that joke, I'm sure he's done it a lot of times, and it's hit in a comedy club. But
I don't know that he's done that joke a lot of times. I think that joke was specific to this audience, like a lot of the jokes he made.
Where was it?
But that's not the point. I think you're both right.
In what sense?
I think that's a good point.
Which one?
Well, what he said, where it's
All of them.
it's yes. You make good points. But the way I'm looking at it is as a politician or whoever was in charge of booking this guy, he has a history of making this type of joke. So it's not like this is out of character for this comedian.
Definitely not.
So why would you, because he's known for these types of jokes, why would you have him, of all the comedians that you could have chosen? I don't know if there's a long list. I don't know if there's a list. But if you know the type of joke that he is going to make that is more racially driven, that is more controversial, why would you choose that one?
Because that was the intent.
You think it was?
and I don't think there's a lot of
Absolutely.
comedians that just won't step up to that. And he did.
But
I mean, whatever happens after this, his career happens.
yeah, it's either going to go
And
up or down.
that's
He's got-
risky.
he's
I
got
feel
the
like
attention.
it can either go one of two ways, right?
It is. But do you think it was just to get the attention for the I guess his rally or something?
No, I didn't.
No.
I don't think he thought. Obviously, I don't think they thought they were going to get the reaction that they got.
Mm.
But booking that particular comedian or that type of comedian was completely intentional
Okay.
because you're playing to the crowd.
Yeah.
Which,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
so that brings a bigger, I feel like it's a bigger conversation because it's like he always claims that he's not racist. He's not racially
Who?
Trump. I feel like that's always been the biggest thing where he's not racist. He's not this, he's not that. But then a scenario like this happens where you literally you hired someone.
But it wasn't.
He wasn't hired.
No. But it wasn't him, Trump, who said it.
Right, but it's your people. Like he said, it's driven by the audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're claiming that you don't bring this type of audience.
Uh-huh.
I've never heard Trump say that that his followers aren't racist.
I have. Hasn't he said that several times where they're good people. They're not, he has good people. He doesn't have racist people. He doesn't
I've never heard him say specifically that they're not racist.
I feel like he has.
He may have. I've just never heard it.
At some point.
I feel like he dances around the question.
Right. And
sorry, he weaves.
weaves.
Yeah.
George does that too. I found out. You weave. You do the weave.
What weave? What are you talking about?
It's complicated. You gotta be born with it.
So I was born with it apparently because I do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Fuck
just
are we
sucks.
talking about?
Honestly, it just sucks that we're it just sucks.
Isn't it on itself? Like when I heard, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah, I had the same.
Like, come on,
reaction,
dude,
but-
really?
To the joke?
I said that whenever I
I
saw
was just
him.
like, "Dang," but I thought it was funny at first.
But that's
when I
why
first
you
heard it.
said dang, though. Like everybody, of course, nobody's going to admit it now,
Yeah.
especially people like Luis. But if you're at a comedy club and you pay to go see this guy and he tells that joke, it fucking kills because it's funny. And I said this earlier today. I talk shit about Puerto Ricans all the time. I always say I fucking hate Puerto Ricans just like I hate
my God.
Argentinians.
All right.
Whatever. This is
Venezuelans.
based on personal life experience. I don't really fucking hate them. I just, if I
You've
don't
had
have-
bad
yeah, I've had
experiences.
right?
Yeah, I hate Argentinians.
When he said that, it fucking pissed me off because I know to him, he's going to claim it's a joke. You have no sense of humor. I'm a comedian. This is what you're getting. He knows what he's fucking doing, and he knows that the people at that rally actually think that way.
Yes.
Everything he fucking said following that joke,
Yes.
those people
eating it
100%
up.
believe they were eating it up. And his get out of jail free card is it's comedy.
Yeah.
If you don't like comedy, go fuck you, dude. You know what you're fucking doing.
Oh, I see
And
what
maybe
you're
that's what it is, where it's maybe comedy doesn't. And I think that was one of the things that Luis put on the thing, where comedy is not like, don't mix politics with comedy.
You can mix
because-
politics with comedy at a comedy club, not at a political rally.
Sure. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I
SNL
mean.
does it every week.
That's exactly what I mean.
John
where
Stewart has made a career
Out of it, yeah.
and
politics
it's
and comedy.
hilarious when you're right, when it's the setting, and even if some of the jokes are like, oh,
Shouldn't laugh
it's
at that.
you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's more of like a, oh shit, but you're at a comedy club.
That
Like,
just
it's
happened.
like, not that it's
Like-
okay, but it's like,
He's not the first comedian to make a joke about Hispanic people
right.
Yeah,
having a bunch of baby. That's a running
is-
fucking joke.
Yeah.
George Lopez.
Right.
Right. It's the
When
audience.
if you watch the skit or whatever he
whole-
did,
Speech.
you can tell like the jokes that he wrote, he's not like feeling them. Like he says
He's
it,
delivering
and
them,
then
but
he's
it's not-
delivering
yeah.
them, and it's like he's like,
See what happens, yeah.
I guess
Nobody takes a joke
I
around
guess
here.
let's
Didn't he say that at
do,
one?
you know, and he moves on, and then he's like, he hit one of them that the P Diddy one. Everybody laughed at that. But
I mean,
he's like,
but everybody would have laughed at that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
and then that's when he was like, oh, okay, I see.
So
I see
I
where we're
guess
at.
I
And then
see
he
what type
kinda-
of movie.
I think that can be taken one of two ways. Where if people were kind of like awkward and like, "What are you doing?" That could be a good sign. That maybe not.
No, man, the people there fucking realized exactly what was going to happen today. Like-
Okay. Okay.
I
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Whoa, they felt bad because he made fun of Puerto Ricans? No, man.
Again,
And
I
I'm
was
not
trying
saying,
to-
I'm not saying
the doubt.
every Trump supporter is a racist because I feel like a lot of quote unquote Trump supporters are just fucking Republicans that
on that side.
they just-
You-
yeah.
That actually brings up
What?
a
Say it.
conversation that happened this weekend
Mhm.
that I was mind blown, and I'm still mind blown because it was somebody I don't know the dude. Let me start there. The person that I was having a conversation with, don't know him, never met him before in my life.
Are you great friends now?
No, but he flat out said he was diehard Trump supporter, and I looked at him like, what? And I was like, can I ask you why? One, he was Mexican.
Why is he not here?
For real.
Because he doesn't even live here. Like, he lives in
Even better.
where? Mission?
Mission, Texas.
Who cares?
Anyways, and in Spanish, we're talking in Spanish, and I was like, why? Like, what do you mean? Like, dude, you can't even tell me. I was like,
His middle name.
I've never spoken with someone that is like a Latino that goes for Trump. I said, don't take offense to this, but why? And his response was like,
Very
well,
funny.
I know he's racist and all, but it's because of the taxes. And I'm like, you started that sentence with, I know he's racist and all. So you know that this, what? Like, it did not make sense.
But it should make sense.
Yes.
It's no different than separating the artist from the art.
That's what
If
I've
the
seen-
guy's a piece of shit, but his policies are good, you vote for him 100% of the time because he's a politician. The problem with Trump is that he has no policy and he's a racist piece of shit.
Okay.
Like, he has no redeeming quality.
So how do you say that you're voting for him, even though he's racist, but he doesn't have policy?
Because that's what people hear and they believe it. I was doing something at work. It wasn't at work. I was doing something with a painter,
Uh-huh.
and he finished, and
The paint.
he asked if there was any more work coming up.
Yeah.
And this is a painter that works for one of our trade partners. Like, he doesn't work for us directly. He works for our company.
Indirectly.
That he's a subcontractor, but we don't call him that, so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll let your boss know or whatever. He's like, yeah, it's kind of slow. Like, the reason we're here is because there's nothing else to do. There's no work everywhere else. And I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. He's like, yeah, ojalá que gane Trump. I'm like, what
The fuck?
What the fuck what does one have to do with the other?
That's what I'm saying. Where I'm
But
like,
they
wait,
hear these
what?
things on TV and they see it on TikTok and whatever, and they fucking believe it.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I
the
guess.
problem is not that these people actually feel that way and they want to vote for this fucker, is that nobody's out there telling them the truth.
That's true.
And the truth isn't Democrats are the fucking best and everything's going to be great if they win. The truth is whatever the truth is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We just need to educate people.
We just need to get everyone on True Social. Oh.
I mean, the name says it all,
yeah,
right?
I'm saying. Damn, dude.
I mean, I don't know.
It was,
Right now, it's
fuck.
It's a shit show
It
right now,
is.
dude.
Like,
I don't
I'm
know.
kind
how
of curious. All I know is all my guns are going to be loaded come Tuesday night.
I'm
Just in
kinda like-
case, you know.
I know
don't
it sounds girly of me to
Liberals got guns too, is all I'm saying.
I know it sounds girly of me to say, but fuck, like, it kind of made me sad where I'm like, really, bro? Like, damn.
So you do.
I was a little sad that day too. When he said that, I'm like, I don't have time to talk to you right now, but damn, dude. You need to talk to somebody.
You walked off, turned back, looked at him, walked off again.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I'm just like, chinga madre. Like, you just shake your head and walk away.
It makes me laugh. I don't know. I find it funny.
right now, so everybody's either
Red or
far
blue?
right or far left. Do you feel okay with all the left policies? You, I guess. Talking to you, Adriana.
Me.
'Cause I was gonna say it like this, but Josh is wearing a mask.
Can't take that man serious.
Hey.
That's a loaded question because I can't
I wish
just.
Luis was here.
Yeah, he could probably break everything down more. I'm not 100% okay with everything. And that's the part that sucks about politics. That's what I've kind of always hated about politics, where some I want to be in the middle because there's some stuff from the right that I like. There's some stuff from the left,
Yeah, you're in the middle.
but it's not 100% one way or the other. That's the part that sucks because you can't have that mindset. Like, you have to be either, or you at least have to have specific things where you're 100% one way or the
I think,
other.
can you name one leftist policy that you disagree with? That is a true policy, like
No.
something that's somebody's actually trying to do. Not we're giving illegals all the free things and we're all communists. No, nobody's actually trying to do that.
Right.
Can you
right.
name one actual policy thing that somebody's trying to do that you disagree with?
Disagree with? No. And it's more of not doing enough research as to you hear certain things and it's like, okay, that can't be true. But I don't do enough research to actually say, no, this is not true. This is what's going down. This is what they want. This is what is blah, 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 blah.
Can you name one right-wing policy what's the word I'm looking for? Proposal that you agree with?
No.
I feel like the
And
left
that's the
does
problem.
a very good job of not being. I don't know. I guess like I look into what's fed to me,
Mhm.
and I don't like it sometimes,
Mhm.
and then so the left policies are not fed to me. You know, they're not like in me
In your
in my
face.
face, and I'm not reading into them, and I should. You know, just because they could be like waving a flag over here and
Oh, well, they're
Fucking you
absolutely
in there.
doing that.
Fucking
That's
you
a
in there.
given. Yeah.
so it's like
Would radical
I
climate
do admit I don't look at both of them the same. I
George,
should.
would climate change be one of those policies? Like, you know, climate. Does that? Do you know?
Climate change is not a policy. Like
Oh,
Right,
I
you
mean,
look down,
action.
he's
The
like,
actions.
what?
clean energy.
Yeah,
like,
clean energy.
Sure,
Ah.
you're.
I love
Good
that.
job,
He was
George.
like, what?
No, I'm asking like ice or.
But you're against that?
No. I'm trying to bring up something up. See.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If it triggers a memory of some sort.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm over here being least.
And
little
that's, I don't know. I think that's the
Abolition
bad part
of
is
police?
it's a lack of, and it's my own fault, not anybody else's fault. It's a lack of information of you hear stuff, but it's like, no, that can't be true. But I don't take enough time. More so,
think-
there's not enough time in the day.
There is. You fucking spend so many hours on TikTok and doing other shit. There's most definitely time in the day.
Judgmental Susie.
Well, just, you know, it is what it is. I could spend more time doing that shit too. The point I was trying to make is that I think we're at a point in time, and I think it's just this election, maybe not the previous one. Anything that Trump's involved with, we're at a point in time right now where you can't, like, even if you talk to a person who's a conservative and voted Republican their entire life, they were the things that they voted on were fiscal responsibility, or, you know, being fiscally conservative, not spending money. They want small market government. They want the government to stay out of your life. They want, you know,
Texas.
religion's never gonna, you know, whatever. That's a never ending
Religion
battle.
is religion.
But all of the things that they want is actually what the Democrats are fighting for right now. Because if you want to talk about small government and keeping the government out of your personal life, then you have to talk about abortion. The Democrats are against the government making the decision for you. The Republicans are for it. Like, we're at a point where it's
Oh.
it's
Flip-flopping?
turning.
It is kind of
Oh.
turning. I see
If
it.
you want to be fiscally responsible, you don't impose tariffs on every fucking country in the world, because all that's going to do is. Let me ask you all this, because I'm kind of curious about. Do y'all know what a tariff is?
No.
I just
It's-
read about this yesterday because I heard a video about it and it was like,
I've been meaning to look
it's
into
like
it.
a fee or
and no.
tax on imports coming in.
Yeah.
And then
Who pays the tariff?
we do.
Well, I don't.
I mean,
No, not the
no, because that's
consumer.
what we do with taxes, right? That's what taxes.
well, they pay for it, but
Who's they?
whoever's bringing in the import.
Okay.
But then that means they can jack up the price, and then we have to
So
take the
all
burden
a tariff
here.
is
right?
let's say he keeps talking about China. So he
Mhm.
imposes tariffs across the board on China, which he'll never do. But it's just across the board, everything coming in from China is 50% tariffs,
Mhm.
right? China's not paying shit. China, the government, is not paying shit.
okay.
Chinese companies that import things to the US will have to pay for the
Oh.
tariff. But the problem with that is that there are also American companies, as you all well know, a lot of your shit is made in China, but they're not being sold to you by Chinese companies.
I gotcha.
They're being told to you by American companies. So
that are getting
if
the shit from China.
fucking, who makes that bottle? Or what are you drinking?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon has those bottles manufactured in China,
Mm.
and they bring them in because it's cheaper to get them manufactured in China. And you impose a tariff on them. Blue Moon has to pay that tariff.
And then they jack up
So the
And then they
US
have
is
to
paying
cover
it.
that expense by jacking up the price. Who pays
So-
for that jacked up price?
We do.
So essentially, you're screwing over the American people.
The way tariffs are supposed to be used is if you're having a country like China who does produce a lot of shit, right?
Mhm.
And I don't see it as much anymore. Maybe because I don't.
Interesting.
Back in the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of like Chinese knockoffs of American things.
Oh, okay.
So people would buy the knockoffs because they weren't as good, but they would last long enough
That'd be
for
the
it to
same
be
thing.
worth it.
Yeah.
And they were a lot cheaper.
Okay.
So the American companies that were making the quality stuff weren't getting the sales. So you impose a tariff on that particular product coming in from China.
Okay.
so that they have to jack their price up.
Oh,
And then you help the American company make more money. And if the American company is making more money and they're selling their product, they can hire American workers. And it helps the American economy. That's what a tariff is supposed to be for.
Okay.
Not just, fuck China, we're going to impose it. It's going to screw everybody up.
I see what you're
And what China's going to do is they're going to impose tariffs on everything that we export from here to China. And then the people that are here aren't going to be selling their product anymore, and they're going to get laid off. And it's a fucking never-ending cycle of shit.
Is it true that taxes were implemented for the war?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they never just took them away. Okay.
Yeah,
Early 1900s.
This is
Yeah.
cool.
Right, I'm learning so much.
But I mean, it pays for a lot of stuff.
I'm learning.
you know.
so-
Yeah, it pays
You
for that
learned?
bullshit.
Yeah.
From what I just said, I taught someone something.
Oh, jeez. Word.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, the point I was making
agree,
is-
I agree with that. I agree with the tariffs on, like, if there's something being made here that creates jobs and is of really good quality, we should put tariffs on something that's similar, so
Right.
that we buy the stuff here and they hire more people because they need to, right?
Yeah. The only
That makes
bad
sense.
side about that is sometimes if you do that and you impose high enough tariff on that one product coming in, then there's no competition for the American product and the price of that goes up and you end up paying for it anyway. Like it's a really
Yeah,
it's not
It's a
something to be fucked with.
strategic- It's a
The US hasn't really imposed, like they haven't played the tariff game in a long time, like since the Great Depression.
And why
because
is that?
it exacerbated the Great Depression.
Okay.
So it's not something we do all the time because it's stupid. But you tell a bunch of people, we're going to impose a bunch of tariffs on China and they're going to fucking pay for it and Americans going to get, they don't look into it. Nobody fucking knows. You
It's-
people
yeah,
at
I'm
this
not
table
educated enough.
are generally informed about the shit we talked about and you weren't informed about tariffs.
No, we weren't.
Can you imagine the people that already believe everything Trump says?
That's true.
And
You're
then
right.
he tells them that, of course they're going to vote for him.
Again, it makes me sad.
It should.
It doesn't even make me mad anymore. It legitimately makes me sad.
That's why you sit back, grab some popcorn.
And disclaimer, I'm not
I
fucking
guess.
tariff expert. I'm uneducated as fuck. It took me 5 minutes to look that up.
You did the same.
Just fucking do it. If you don't have a question about something that they're fucking telling you they're running on, look it up. It's probably not true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm talking about both parties, not
Yes.
just Republicans.
I'll agree with you there.
Who here has voted?
Not yet.
Did I tell y'all last week that I didn't?
Yeah,
you told us
Sorry.
that. Yeah, we
I'm gonna go try
they-
because they say illegals can vote and shit. So
They took you off the
Have
register.
you
bro?
ever been registered?
no, this is my first election that I was eligible to vote.
The only reason I ask is
You
because
decided not to.
I was I don't know if we talked about it on here, but I was worried that maybe I wasn't registered, but my information, same address, same everything is listed on that voting thingy, the voting
You can
registry.
check if then you're registered.
Right. So,
Just walk up there.
but I know, but somebody had told me, no, you have to go with the card, que te mandan. Like there's the card that they mail
Voter
you.
registration card.
And I was like, they haven't sent it to me.
You don't have to. No.
like, so what does that mean?
I always show up with my ID.
Oh,
Just need your ID.
That's it.
good to know.
That's one, and I've had a lot of arguments about this with a lot of liberals, but needing an ID to vote, I don't think is outrageous.
Yeah.
It just makes sense to me.
It really does.
So
honestly.
somebody asked me, one of my friends asked me this the other day.
You're American, all right.
And he's like, he didn't know I couldn't vote. So, we're just talking. And he asked, he's like,
Because you haven't registered.
he was asking me, do you look into your local people? Because that's really what matters. We've talked about this before. Like, do you go vote for your local people? Because that's what affects you.
The most.
I
most.
don't.
Directly.
And the president really doesn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, we had a whole conversation, and I was like, to answer your question, I can't vote. Because I'm not.
I'm a fucking illegal. That's why, motherfucker.
Because I'm not from here. And he was,
Confused.
He was genuinely like
Thrown back.
curious. He was like, well, how does that work? And he was asking questions, and
That's what gets
I
me.
answered it.
Like,
I
I
think
promise
that's
you, like there's a lot of people that believe what they hear and they're
Yes.
Trump supporters, and then they meet somebody like you or me, and you tell them that, and they look at you like, "What do you mean?
And
and
What do you mean you are an illegal? What do you mean you can't vote?"
I
How does
feel
it-
like
yeah.
that's the other misconception where people are very oblivious to, oh, the illegals are doing blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Like they can't vote. They
No, but-
can't do.
But when he asked me a question, he's like, well, don't you have an ID? And I said, yes. And I said, I have a driver's license. and my resident card. And it's like, well, can you just go vote with that? Because that's all you need. And
That's called
and I didn't know how to
fraud.
answer because I was like, I guess I could, but I have to register. And I think that's when it will come up that I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
You're a
that's-
U.S.
that's-
citizen. You
And
can't
if
register to
you-
vote. Like if you try,
Yeah.
you can't.
No,
If-
but I'm just saying, usually they say you need an ID, I need a U.S. citizen ID,
Yes.
I guess. No, but when he asked me the question, I
There's
was
no
just
such
like,
thing as a U.S. citizen ID, but
A
no,
passport,
I mean,
a
you know what I
passport,
mean. But when he asked me, I was like,
I don't have it on.
I do have an ID. What's keeping me from voting? But I need a registration. He was curious, and I was curious too when he asked the question. I was like, shit.
That's true.
I think this is what it is. And that's what it is. So, but he
Fuck
was
it, just
asking
go
a lot of
vote.
questions that I didn't
Just
even
try
know
it.
the
No,
answers
you're gonna
to.
put him in
Try it.
jail.
I'll be your
Who?
getaway car. I'll be your getaway car. You try to vote, and
You
once the
try to
second
vote.
you run, dude,
You
jump in the
can-
back of the truck. I'll drive off.
I'm not.
You can do jail time.
I'll be
for that.
behind them, and they will lose the trucks. and
Oh,
they'll go in
dude,
different
same trucks,
directions.
yeah, no.
Wait a minute. Speaking of
We'll
that,
go under a bridge.
Yeah.
did you guys see that? That there was a ballot.
Oh, the one that
Oh,
they
the
put.
voting ballots.
I didn't. I saw a little bit of it.
You were at the headline,
Yeah.
George.
Yeah, I read the headline and I was like, "Wait, what?" But I didn't. I couldn't look further into it.
Are you talking about the burning ballot boxes?
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
Yes.
Something about the ballot, and I was like, "How is this going to somehow get thrown back? Like how? Who did this?"
I mean, it's a couple hundred
Cinema.
votes. It's not that big a deal, but
did
it's
this?
still a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just gotta who voted between the last pickup and
Yeah.
this pickup or
Yeah.
this date and that date.
Who did this?
So
And
those,
should have
those states,
conspiracy.
I mean, they should
those
have
states
cameras.
they're drop off locations. So they're mail-in states. So they mail you your ballot, you fill it out, and you either mail it back in or you drop it off at one of those boxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they have like certain pickup times.
okay.
So
Like the mailbox.
They're telling everybody if you dropped off your thing after this time, which was the last pickup, go get another ballot.
Yeah.
Of course, now
That's
the Trumpsters are going to say, well, everybody's going to go get another ballot.
what I would. My brain was going there, where it's like, well,
I don't know.
It's
Isn't
just
I don't know.
easy. That's easy.
Yeah, but it'll tell you if you double.
I was just gonna say that. Well, then, no, it's not gonna tell you if you doubled.
Well, even
Double
if it
did it.
does, it's going to be used at some sort, some way,
Right.
Yeah.
because somebody thought maybe I need to make sure that my ballot is, counted.
People are going
then
to
there's
jail. You can go to jail for that.
No, they can.
All right, let's stop talking about politics.
That's
Okay.
weird.
Well, I mean,
Are you sad?
if there was
Joe?
ever a
It's
time to
okay,
talk about politics,
Jazz.
it's election week.
Man,
okay.
it's 1 week away.
It's 1 week away.
I know, and this
Oh,
week,
is it
So
really?
fuck it, let's keep going. What else you want to talk about?
this
No,
week,
nothing.
what? They're open till 9 this week, so I was hoping I'm going
I'll go
tomorrow.
vote. I'll go vote tomorrow.
I tried to get somebody on that, had a certain. I don't even know this guy. I mean, I know who he is. I just know that the stuff that he posts, I was like, hey, I'm curious to have a conversation here with us. And we're not gonna jump on your thoughts or
Yes, I will.
anything.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
George might
right.
call you stupid, but
right.
he doesn't mean it. He just,
No, we
Me?
just have a conversation.
I love
and
how he's looking at his cup like,
he was
mean it.
not having it.
We'll
this
invite.
comes out sometime.
We'll,
Kind of got scared.
we'll invite Joe. We'll invite Joe back.
No,
Oh, dude, we should have invited him.
Who?
I don't-
Well, we
That was
still
a
have
missed
one more.
opportunity.
no.
Not before.
Oh, isn't it
Oh.
November 11th?
we'll record it.
We'll
before.
record it before, but it'll air after
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Next time.
4 years.
Maybe.
So
What else?
is it?
His
You need
mask
another
is,
beer?
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it. Like
his mask
wait,
is getting in the way.
Are
all
you
my
gonna
friends are
move-
actually Trump supporters. I know they are.
How are you guys friends?
I love those guys. That's my
wait,
family.
hold on. You can't say that because
No. I'm
Hey,
asking.
I'm asking you
Because I can separate it.
How did you just find out about?
Yeah, hold on. Yes, can we bring that up,
How are
ladies
you
and
guys
gentlemen?
friends? Get the fuck out of here. Answer the question.
Do you know
So-
what? Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
No, wait, bring it.
Yes.
Can we say it out loud?
Put the.
So hold on.
Let the people know.
Because
Can I
it-
read the text thread?
it is a situation that was
Because the way you're talking about it
apparently
now.
taken out of context.
What?
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Oh, okay. But the comedian can say that.
So
Bullshit.
he, and in his defense, he was saying, he's like, stop talking about politics. He flat out said, he's like, stop. You don't mix politics with friendship. Don't mix it with anything. Don't talk about
Are
politics.
you even friends if you can't talk about politics?
And I was like,
Honestly,
I was like,
seriously,
there's nothing
she's
wrong with
speaking about her
discussing
husband,
it.
And it was
Yes,
crazy.
I'm talking to
You're supposed to let her say that.
Sorry.
my hombre, my husband, where he made a comment where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump, and I looked at him, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the? And I
How
was
do you
just
not know?
speechless
Did you really?
because he doesn't
He doesn't think that way.
He
he
Oh, you
doesn't
thought.
talk about
Well-
it. Not with you.
hold on. So now it was more of after the fact, because he's like, don't mix politics. Like, stop talking about politics. That was his thing. He was more annoyed because we were talking about politics.
Mm.
So he was like, yep, I'm going to vote for Trump. It was more to shut people up. Does that make sense?
Sounds like a lie.
So was it a lie?
Sounded like an opportunity.
Allegedly.
Back.
I have to do more research. And
So,
that's why
yes.
I looked at him. I was like, you're what? And he's like, yep, stop talking about politics. So it was like fuck, it shut me up because I was in shock. It was like who are you?
So like I know my friends. They're Trump supporters, right? And I can separate that. I know who they're gonna vote for. At the end of the day, whoever wins. Those are my friends, right? I gotta change.
You're right, because I'm saying that, but I have friends that also are Trump
I have
supporters,
friends
and I divide
that go for Chivas.
Oh,
You know.
dude, what? No,
See, that
you
we
have to
don't
do
do.
that.
You have to
The
draw a line
eso
somewhere.
sí
I
no
know.
se
You can't
hace.
I'm not that
You
cold.
went too far. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I say
they're-
that,
they're
but
people too, guys. They're people too.
It's debatable.
I'm sitting right here. Oh shit! I'm sitting right here.
I say that,
All
but
right, I'll take that back.
my
Manchester
cuñado,
fan. Oh shit!
my cuñado is actually like my sister's husband and like his family. They're chivistas, and I didn't.
Don't say it that way.
Jeez.
It's
They
it's
are.
a, it's a great
It's
thing to be.
chivistas.
It's a thing.
It's a great
But
thing
there's
to
a
be.
lot. The thing that I didn't
Don't you-
realize until now, like because of my husband,
You're trying.
is
That
how
they're
many
Oh,
Chivas fans are in Milwaukee. There's even a bar named Chivas. Like it's
Why didn't everybody tell me I was drinking?
Bud Light?
Blue Moon.
Oh, what?
'Cause you
Not
didn't
in the
know?
I
cup.
think you were. Oh,
Not in the
oh,
cup.
I'm like, because you didn't know. I brought you a cup. No, I didn't. He stole it.
I gave him a cup.
Why is this cup cracked?
He stole it.
Because you just
Blue
fucking
Moon?
hit it with the bottle.
I
Yeah.
don't
Moon
know.
hit us up.
So even that, when I started talking to my husband,
Like back in the day or this
yes,
week?
no, back in the day,
Oh, okay.
10 years ago. He had asked me, he's like, what soccer team do you go for? I was like, Mexico? I was like, I don't fucking know. I was like, I don't really watch soccer. I was like, Mexico?
Let me
Brazil?
The next question was like, what team did your parent or
And
father
no.
go
He's
for?
like, no. What team? Like, what other team? And I was like, my brother-in-law is a Chivista, and he's like, no way. He's like, who do you go for? He's like, not your brother-in-law, not anybody
It's
else.
a question you
You.
have to ask. It's a question.
I was
that
like,
have to
no,
ask.
dude. I was like, I genuinely don't. I was like, if I watch soccer, it's Mexico games. Like, I don't get into any. He's like, okay.
We can keep talking.
Who did you go for?
He's like, we can. He's like, I can deal with the Packers.
So he goes
He's like,
for
I
America
can't.
or what?
Yeah. He's like, I can deal with the Packers. I
No,
can't
he's
deal
a-
with the Chivista.
He's Americanista.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a problem, George?
Yeah, there's
cool
a problem.
guy.
You know that. I have a problem with these two guys.
Your problem is your team sucks. That's the only problem.
Hey, that's my question. Why am I so fucking loyal to these teams?
Like the Cowboys?
You
Cowboys,
should
yeah.
be. I mean, the Niners have sucked for a long time too.
Yeah, no, I'm a.
Actually, they
Cowboys.
haven't.
But
He's literally made it to the Super Bowl
I just
twice.
haven't won.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all right.
they suck for
But
about
they
like,
haven't. They have given you
five-
something
five
to
to
do.
eight
but
years,
it's gonna
that's
be. Would it be bittersweet? Like whenever they win, when they finally win it again, like Chivas win it again, when Manchester United wins it again, when Cowboys wins the Super Bowl again.
Whoa.
Chivas
Well, actually-
and Manchester United will win again before the Cowboys win again.
Yes, this is true. I honestly do believe that one too.
Man, you might take a little longer. Well, I don't know. Let's
I don't know
see
about
how
that.
this goes. But
We'll see Saturday, Sunday. So,
All right, we're done
haven't-
with politics.
Yes, we
Yes,
are because it's gonna make me sad.
You haven't filed for divorce yet.
No.
All right, fine.
That is what it is.
I hate this is my
Pet peeve?
no,
It's what to say.
I don't even know what you would call this. I just
What kind of people?
stood up for Puerto Ricans.
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate.
Damn.
Did y'all hear?
Sound worse at the comic.
I know.
He just
About
said a
I under-
joke.
I-
He really hates him.
So
Tell him something.
I'm treading lightly. I'm treading lightly because
Why? There's no one you hate?
no,
Hate
because
is a strong
no. What I'm treading lightly
Okay.
because where I'm from, that is the division.
You hate Vikings.
No way. That is the division over there. It's Mexicans and Puerto Ricans.
In Wisconsin?
Yes.
That's weird.
What?
There's a lot of Puerto Ricans in Wisconsin. My cousin is half Puerto Rican.
That makes no
That's
sense.
wild.
But that is the division over there. Like it's even I'm taking it like boxing. When there's a Puerto Rican and a Mexican fighting, it's a big thing
You
over
want to
there.
drop them? I got you. Okay.
And even though the way that's why I'm treading lightly. Even though just how I grew up and it was just the whole division.
So you hate
between,
Puerto Ricans? What you
No,
saying?
I'm not saying that.
It's okay.
What I
It's okay. Don't worry.
Maybe that's why you feel so bad when he said that. You feel like
No,
do you call
it's like Ruben said. Like we can say that shit. But he
Yeah,
can't.
where it's like, you know what?
It's
If
like
there's
your, like your little brother, you know, like
if there's
talk shit about him all
animosity
day,
between
but-
like
Don't say that.
your own Latino, like if there's animosity between us, that's our
that's,
business.
yeah.
But it's like, wait, now you're saying it? Like, no, bro, like you crossed the line.
That's exactly right.
like, like I can talk shit to my sibling all I want, but you're not. Like, ni madres. Like, I'm gonna defend them.
You're
That's
laughing
how
at my
I feel
brother.
about Puerto Rico. That's literally how I
like
feel.
you can't roll your R's either, bitch. What?
Yeah. That's how I feel about that.
You're laughing
So
at my brother.
it's more of like a damn.
God damn it! I lost.
What were you gonna
her
say?
name while you did that. What's Do y'all know who Amber Rose is?
Yes.
Yes. Oh
Why
my
are you bringing
god.
her up? What happened?
What
Kanye,
does she do
dude.
now?
I have no fucking clue who Amber Rose is or why she's famous.
she's famous because of
being a hoe.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Well, she was a
she's
hoe
famous.
before
Well,
that. And then Kanye
I'm sorry,
never-
that's not. It's not politically
I don't give a
correct.
fuck.
She was
She shouldn't judge a what.
She was a pimp's. Oh.
No,
She was a hoe before Kanye, and
I
then
think she was a
Kanye
stripper at one point.
made her
maybe.
famous. Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing, right?
I don't know.
Stripper and a hoe is
Not
two.
the same thing, but
I'm
whatever.
like that's two different things.
Yeah, she's bald, so I mean.
She is bald.
Did y'all hear what she said?
It looks
What'd you
good
say?
though.
She's a Trump supporter. She's diehard Trump
Oh
supporter.
yeah, she was at a rally.
Yeah,
What'd she say?
he
I
opened
didn't.
up
I
just
didn't hear
like
the most recent.
Yeah, what'd she say?
So y'all heard? Well, y'all know that Beyonce came out to
Mhm.
support Kamala the other day.
Yeah.
And her mom.
And what? She's supporting Kamala and her mom?
No, her Beyonce and her mom came out.
That wasn't her mom. That was
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
Hold on.
no,
but
her
okay.
mom came out.
Hold on.
Beyonce Knowles' mom came out. She
I
came
didn't-
out first.
I didn't see her. She didn't
Hold
make. She didn't
She
make.
didn't make the
front
news. Yeah,
Let's just take this moment real quick. Thank you, Beyonce.
there's no camera over there.
Thank you, Beyonce. Sorry. Thank you for everything, for what you do. Anyway, keep going.
So y'all know I fucking hate Beyonce, right?
Yes.
All right.
Shoot, you better not say that before she kills you.
He's part of the beehive.
No. Have you
What's
not
this-
heard that
what-
thing?
what's-
If he
what's
calls
that
you
girl's name?
stupid, I'm not
Rose.
defending you
Who?
because you asked for that.
Rose person?
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
Yeah.
After her speech at the Kamala thing, she tweeted, "She wants to be me so bad. She stole my whole speech," or some shit like that.
What?
Amber said that about Beyonce.
Yes, and I'm like, wait,
What?
what?
Mhm.
What the fuck? Who are you?
Amber Rose is nobody now.
No.
Once
But these
once
people,
Kanye
like-
dumped her,
Hey.
she was just like.
I think
She
she dug her own hole herself, solita.
She can say what she wants.
She
Why-
ruined her.
why
She,
is she-
she ruined her face too. Like she got face
Oh,
tattoos.
did she really?
I think she got like a.
Because
a tattoo right
I always
here.
one thing I always said was she was very beautiful.
Y'all know
even
what this
being
person
bald.
looks like?
Yes.
Yes.
We've seen her
She's
naked.
bald.
We've seen her
Like, she's
naked.
got the
She's
short
bald,
blonde hair.
blonde hair. She's
And-
Do y'all think Beyonce wants to be her?
no.
Of course not.
No.
No way.
How?
You don't know who Amber Rose is?
No, I honestly don't know who Amber Rose is.
I
I know
also-
the name. I've
Pulling
heard the
it up.
name, obviously, but
Mm-hmm. And this is And this is something that I have said to people.
Damn.
Where you can, and that's the part that is very confusing with her. And that's what people have actually called her out on, because she's trying to be very conservative. No, she's trying to be very conservative. She's trying to be very,
I thought you just said she was a hoe.
But that's why it doesn't make sense. Where it's like, girl, do you know that they don't like you? Like, you don't. Like, what? Like, what are you doing?
This is
Because she's very conservative. Supuestamente ella.
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
Supuestamente ella, very conservative, very Republican, her beliefs, her all of that. But then you see the stuff that she's done,
But
and
do you
I'm
think
like,
Beyonce wants to be here?
no.
No.
You know what?
There's people in the world. Beyonce is one of them, as much as I hate to admit it.
That you don't want to be.
No, that
That don't want to be.
She doesn't want to be anybody else.
but
Agreed.
themselves.
But Beyonce.
Taylor Swift is on that
Yeah,
list,
like,
list as well.
There are a few
Taylor
people
Swift
in the
is up
world
there.
that would never look at somebody and be like, man, I wish I was in their shoes. Beyonce is one of them. Who is this person?
No.
And why?
Exactly.
Like, why?
She's nobody.
She's trying, but she's
a
trying to be
Kardashian,
relevant. Not even.
but not even like
She's below.
She was just
She's trying to be relevant.
She's nobody.
Honestly, she's trying to be relevant. She has tried for several
I'm so
years.
glad y'all know so much about her because I was afraid I was going to bring this up and you were like, who?
No.
no.
Of course we know.
It was
Of course we
Kanye.
know.
Kanye's the one that made her.
No.
I didn't know her before Kanye.
She was I think she started off as. Sorry, George, if I kick the shit out of you.
Kick me again.
She dated another
Wiz
artist
Khalifa.
Okay,
Yeah, she did.
and then she
before
dated
that, I want to say that she started off as a video honey is what they used to be called.
Video vixen. Yeah.
Video vixen. That's what she started off as, and
And then Pete
but
Davidson.
she had a reputation of, and I don't remember if she was a stripper or if she was just
Yeah, I don't have a problem with strippers.
a hoskie, and that's
Say it.
how she.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I'm sure Beyonce met her at one point. with
Oh, yeah,
Kanye.
Because of
we should have,
Kanye.
But-
Yeah,
like she's not even.
no, que ver, dude.
No.
Like, I think she has a kid with Wiz Khalifa. She has a child with someone. I
We're
think.
She
spending
does.
way too much time on
Sorry.
this person.
Yeah,
I
Oh, I thought you wanted to go DJ.
No, I just wanted to say
that was it.
yes. I'm going to give Beyonce props on this one. I'm pretty sure she does not want to be whoever this person is.
again, she's trying to be relevant and pobrecita,
Found a place. I don't know.
and not even.
Not even. I don't think they want her either.
They don't want her.
George,
She's
are
like,
you
I'm
sleep-
with you,
She's just
and they're like,
nobody.
we don't
She
want
just- you.
She just doesn't have the followers. Like it's not. She's not.
What are y'all fighting about?
Is that
I told him to wake up.
It's because I like
Take
this
the
mask,
fucking
but the
mask
mask like it squishes my eyes.
They're restricting
Yeah.
the blood flow to your brain.
my brain.
Glasses on.
Dude. Wait, can do it outside? I think I'm gonna bend them. Whoa, you didn't have to say it like that. Hold on.
What are you doing? It was fine outside. Yeah.
All right. Hey, that actually helps.
What is wrong with you? What?
Okay, can we commit to having a guest next week? 'Cause I'm tired of listening to y'all.
I wasn't trying.
I'm gonna fight with somebody
I
else.
wasn't tired.
But yeah,
I can
I'm taking the next week off.
recruit.
let's try
I can
and
try.
communicate during the week. Please don't just say
Well, George never answers,
that's
No, but I
Oh,
read.
he's got us muted.
but you read.
I read.
I have you guys muted too, but I still
damn
see it.
So
all
they'll
day.
get this.
Well, dude, do you
It's
really
more of, I
like
don't
being
like
in group
alerts.
chats? I
I don't
told
like
someone
alerts.
today. It
Me,
was like,
yes. I can keep up with all of them.
I
only have two.
I told someone today. I was like, I hate being in group chats.
I can keep up. I just don't like the whole ding, ding, ding.
Turn your thing dings.
I watched it.
I turned
Wait,
it off.
turn it
Turn
off.
Mute everything.
You have like a special ringtone for
We'll
us?
discuss this later.
Boy,
It rings.
what's the snitch?
It ding. Yes, my watch does.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
That's
it makes
kind
a
of the
noise?
point.
Like what that does? Like that?
Well, mine has a Michael Myers theme song. It's been on there for like 10 years now.
Oh, you're one of those. people.
Yes, I am one of those.
You have a ringtone?
Yeah.
I do.
What do you
One of
mean?
those
That hasn't been a thing in like
What do you mean?
I have
fucking
not.
15
have a
years.
ringtone?
No.
I have not changed
I have
it.
a ringtone.
I haven't changed it in like easy 10 years.
Nobody gets a reference, but it's
Well, everybody gets my reference, but
Like
they
your
all look
phone
at
rings.
me. Yeah.
And vibrates.
yes, but it's like a not a song or anything. It's like a
Mine is
sound effect or
mine is the
from a
Michael
game.
Myers.
The-
Mine is Michael Myers.
You have that. Oh, that's so.
Yeah. And so it's funny
Like,
because
all
around
year
Christmas time, yeah, because
Well,
around
you-
Christmas time, people are like,
Why would you do it all? The,
I have not changed it in years.
what?
I saw a fucking Christmas commercial yesterday.
What?
So
Which one?
I have a,
Target.
Yes, Target or Old Navy, one of the two.
I have a question. Do y'all think that they are the reason,
Did you?
and
not?
by they, what?
Go on.
By they, I mean society, maybe, commercials, all that shit. That they're the reason why life just seems to be going faster.
No, it's because you're getting older.
Yeah.
Well, that was rude.
The older you get, the faster it goes.
Yeah.
I agree, but I feel like everything around you has everything to do with it. Where it's like, bruh, I can't even enjoy the like Halloween because
you're
there's
speeding
already
through it.
Christmas shit in
Because
the
you're
stores.
speeding through it. Slow down.
Really? Because
Yes.
I put the shit up
Enjoy
in,
your time.
At the stores?
Being a kid.
What?
I miss being a kid.
We're all just kids, just getting a little bit older.
You completely missed my point.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I think
Yeah,
you
it
just need
does
to
feel
slow
like
down.
it's going faster, but it's not.
I asked, I think it was last week, early last week, I was like, 'cause I played Pandora at work.
Okay.
And we were discussing the playlist, and somebody wanted to add some type of music to the playlist. And I'm like, is it too early to add Christmas music? And everybody said yes.
Absolutely.
No,
and I
no,
saw a
no.
fucking Christmas commercial this week, so I'm going to say no.
So
I'm going to go back tomorrow.
you play that
and
music.
add a
No.
fucking Christmas
You
station
put
to
Mariah
my
Carey on there.
No.
Yes.
You have to wait until
November
midnight.
1st.
You have to wait
So
until November 1st.
That's good use of the red flag.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adrian.
You're lucky that didn't fall in me.
Well, it's
Break.
actually a yellow flag.
But
First, yeah, fell on the play.
you have to wait until I feel like that's the reason why everything is going like life doesn't stop. I get life doesn't stop. But it doesn't help when we're not even at Halloween yet and Christmas shit is all over. So it's like I got to rush to get Christmas stuff.
No,
But
you don't have to do a fucking thing.
Nobody's
you don't wanna
rushing you.
Do. You're
I feel
rushing
rushed.
yourself.
I feel fucking rushed. Yes.
What's with the boo baskets? What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Oh,
dude, you don't
boo
know.
basket.
need to
You get your boo a basket.
You gotta get her a basket.
Is that what that is?
You buy a
this
basket.
is the first time I hear that.
Okay,
You-
that's just.
I will see you guys. This is
No,
what I'm
boo
here for.
baskets are boo baskets, not.
No,
It's
Yeah,
Halloween
boo.
baskets.
it is. Yes, it is both. You get
It's
them a
boo basket
basket.
for your boo.
Yes.
It's for Halloween.
It's legit what
you
it
get
is.
them a basket, and you put all the stuff that they like, Halloween themed.
I want a boo basket. I can get down with this trend.
That's
What's
no,
going on?
I mean,
you
if
to them.
that was the only basket
don't
I had
Oh,
to
it
worry
doesn't go the
about,
other way?
It
That's
doesn't,
equality.
I'm all
it,
in.
just, it doesn't go the other way, right? It's only for your boo.
Well, if I get a boo basket, I'll give it back. But
What do you mean?
but
Is that
fucking
boo
get a
boo's
boo
they, don't,
basket.
they don't think about it
Boo
first.
is not. It's not a
Boo for Monsters.
Sexual,
Inc.
For
gender
yeah,
specific.
gender neutral.
Boo is gender neutral.
it's not.
It's not gender specific.
Meaning you should be getting. your
So
boo
I
something
want a boo
else.
basket.
You tell them.
Okay,
Yeah.
You tell her.
but if you get one, you better give one.
Why?
This is not a one-way street.
Oh no! It can be if your husband were to get
I
you
thought
something.
you just said you didn't like being forced to rush through things. Like, I don't want to be forced to do anything.
You're not rushing through it.
I'm
You're
not
properly
I wanna be
providing
forced. I
a
want to be
boo
forced
basket.
to do it.
Oh, you're expecting something
Adrian,
back.
Adrian, were you forced to get your daughters a boo basket?
You're expecting something in return.
They've asked, and I did say I'll take care of it because I was like I was excited about it, but
Oh, that's cute. So it's essentially a
but I don't
basket.
want to do all the other ones.
Do you know what the
All the
Easter
other ones are
basket is?
gay.
What the fuck are the other ones? What do you mean by the
Like-
other ones?
Like Valentine's.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
your
Valentine's
Valentine's
basket.
basket.
I mean, they want to do baskets for
There's an
everything
Easter
now.
basket.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
fuck
essentially
that. Everything.
Yeah, it's
okay.
everything.
You know the
Labor
Easter
Day.
No,
No.
The Labor Day
Give 'em a
basket.
job.
We
Yeah.
should be getting.
An
Cinco de
application.
Mayo.
We don't
Mayo
get-
basket.
We don't get anything for Labor Day.
for Labor
Mother-
Day. Give them a
Give me a Labor Day
applications.
basket. I'll take some fucking underwear and work socks.
Get some socks on the.
Make
on
sure
the
they're
leg.
boxer briefs because
Yeah,
chafing when you
It's
walk
hot.
along.
you don't
Yeah.
want that. And it's hot.
I will
Nobody
say
thinks about
Some long johns in the winter.
we did the For me, boob baskets were something that was done at work.
What?
Yes, but it's not weird like
I
that.
feel like I
It's
got the
more
wrong-
of nay. It's more of it's like a Secret Santa ish thing.
Okay.
So
Wait.
you pick a name and then you have to gift that person something.
That's Secret
and
Santa.
They've been booed.
Do you know who Shanae is?
Yes, I love Shanae.
Every time
From
you say
Martin?
Nene, I think of Shanae.
Shanae.
Really? No, nay.
Nene?
I'll no.
Where does Nene come from?
From a
She made it up.
vocabulary.
No, I didn't make it up. Where did I get it from? It could be my own vocabulary. It could be
Mhm.
nay.
So what you're saying is
Anyways, the
You
boo
know what was-
basket, you gift somebody.
not somebody, it's
Stuff.
your boo. Like it's only when
So-
your girlfriend, your boyfriend, stuff like that.
Specifically, when I did it,
Hmm.
to be specific,
Is it?
it was an all-female firm.
So that
So
wasn't-
it
wasn't a
wasn't
boo basket.
anything like inappropriate or HR that had
Are
to
they
get.
still in business?
It's
Yes.
so it's not a boo basket.
But that's essentially what it's called. Like you gift them that and then you say you've been booed. Like you've been booed.
So that's what it is.
That's how it started. Now what they're
Because my
doing
kids
is
were asking for boo baskets, and I'm like,
Daddy, are
The
you gonna
fuck
give
is
me
that?
a boo basket? Is that
Yeah.
what they said?
But it is a nice gesture, you know.
It's
like,
it's cute. Don't get me wrong.
It's not, dude. Don't buy into this shit.
But-
They're just trying to sell you more shit.
I don't know. I'm
I
not
will
buying
say-
anything.
that's what I thought.
Look,
I don't have a boo to begin with.
as a mother of 3 girls, as
Stop, George.
Sorry, I hit it. What?
Nothing. As a mother of 3 girls, I can't keep up with that shit because it would be me that has to buy that and get it all situated. We have Easter baskets. That's what we have.
That's the only.
That's the only time
basket
you have
that-
baskets.
For
I
Halloween,
still-
I will
And if
get
you
little
don't get a
bolsitas.
fucking thing, a pumpkin for Halloween, you can use your Easter basket to collect candy. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
A pillowcase,
Just throw
bruh.
a
Anything.
As a pillowcase.
Are we-
Walmart bag.
Are we
The
covering?
fuck?
Yeah, dude.
The fuck?
That's what I did last year.
I will do the whole little
You went trick or treating?
candy.
No, I gave my little cousins little bags from Walmart.
What?
I forgot to go buy them some.
It's good.
Okay.
You gotta learn.
I mean,
Sometimes it's gotta be a Walmart
Sometimes
bag.
you make do.
Sometimes you just grab a Walmart bag.
Hey, the point is to
When
collect
times
candy.
are
It doesn't
hard,
matter
times
what
are
it is.
hard.
Yeah.
I will say this: the kids that come through my house, I don't care what they're dressed as. The fact that
You
if they're
don't-
polite and say trick or treat, you get.
And if
candy.
they
Nobody-
don't,
nobody says-
I'm not
nobody
sitting here
says
and listen to
trick-or-treat
you
anymore.
fucking hate on the apartment kids again.
I'm
You
not
already did
hating
that
on the
last week.
apartment kids. I'm saying you can come to my house as long as you are polite and don't steal my fucking candy.
Nobody says trick or treat anymore.
they don't. They
You
just
don't
walk
give them
up.
candy.
Bet.
We talked about this
They
last
just-
week already.
They
Yeah.
just
Bet.
hit the ring doorbell.
No, nay. Sorry, no.
I
You're
make my
saying
kids
trick or treat,
I make my
Shanae.
kids do it,
and
but
I make it a point. Nope, you say
I
trick or
don't think
treat.
they know.
You better
what it
learn.
has to be.
Do they have parents with them?
Yep.
I mean,
Well, then you need to tell their parents. You tell your fucking kid to say trick or treat, or they ain't getting shit.
I haven't had.
I will send them on their way without candy.
I will too. I am that
ordering-
parent.
I'm ordering a mask, and I am gonna pass out candy. That's just
What ma-
what I wanna
what
do.
mask
are you ordering?
I don't know, just some cool skeleton mask I saw.
All right, cool. You gonna pull out the chainsaw?
No,
Why not?
You
have a chainsaw?
should. I mean, not
I
a
don't
full
have a
chainsaw.
chainsaw.
I'm like not like a. I
You
mean,
did. It's got to be
a
a
real
chainsaw.
one, but
Yeah,
not
it
with
has
the
to make the
chain
noise
on
off.
it.
You
Yeah.
take the chain off.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like here, if you need an
then
attorney
some guy-
after Halloween,
I'm so
call
glad
me.
Terry finally. There was one year.
Take
they
the
did
glasses
this-
off. I can't see your fucking eyes now. I'm out of
So
the door.
before it was because you could see his eyes. Now it's because you can't.
It's weird.
Before it was his
weird?
eyes were like stressed.
Beady.
Yeah.
Like
We could see,
another
like,
fucking. What's
his
up, Bart
eyes were
Simpson's?
like
What's Bart
this.
Simpson's friends?
Like my eyes were like.
Bart Simpson. What's his friend's name?
Uh,
Milhouse. He looked like Milhouse.
Millhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, and my eyes are like I discriminated. I kind of like because of the damn mask.
Yeah, never mind. Keep it on. Keep it on.
It stops the circulation to the Jesus. We laughed too much in this episode.
Yes, I'm gonna have to cut it out.
No, don't
It's
you
not.
better
It's
not.
not good. It's
Don't
not
cut
good
it out.
listening.
Don't cut it out.
It's fun.
Don't
That
cut it
first
out.
one was
It's fun.
This is why we're not famous
a little
people.
much.
We don't give a shit.
That's why we should be famous because we don't.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
I have a question.
Mm.
I have a pregunta. If you could go back.
He asked me.
Oh, perdón. Go.
No, I'm kidding. Go.
No, go ahead. No. Mhm.
No.
If I
Go.
could go back,
Go back. No, go.
stop.
He got it.
I don't have anything. Go.
Stop being petty. Go.
We're being petty.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time
The 50s.
or into the future, which one would you do?
Future.
Back in time.
Why?
Because I know what happened and I could exploit my knowledge.
Exploit.
to make mad cash and live happily.
Oh.
I would probably say go back in time. Yeah, I'd say go back in time.
I go to the future to see if there's really flying cars or flying skateboards.
Bro, when I was little in the 80s, there were supposed to be flying cars in the 2000s.
2000s.
I know.
Didn't happen.
How many years am I going in the future?
Also, you're gonna be useless.
Yeah.
Now
You're
with
not gonna know anything.
I might be useless, but I'm in the future.
George is like, I might be useless, but it won't be any different than now.
Like we're gonna know some stuff, but
Not really.
also like I saw, like what's the SNL guy with the George Washington skit?
Yeah. What's his name? I fucking love his comedy, but I can never remember his name.
Bergazzi Nathan.
Nate Bargatze, something like that.
Nate,
Yeah,
something like
Nate,
that.
Nate something. Anyway.
So he has this this skit where he says like, if I go back, it wouldn't change anything because I would try.
Yes, I've heard it.
Because I would try to explain to people what a cell phone is,
I don't have any idea how to build a fucking cell phone.
and they're he would be like, yeah, pretty soon you'll be able to carry that around in your
Yeah.
pocket, and they're like, how?
fuck?
They
And
would
they're
put
like-
him
he's
in
like-
a mental institution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
He'd be like, well, you need a satellite, and then
He's
it's like,
crazy.
what's a satellite?
It's crazy.
No, his
So-
comedy is fucking great. I like it.
His
That-
deliveries.
That's why I would
Spot
be to
on.
the future. It's just fine. Let's say I go 100. Let's say I put all my money into some type of the trust fund or some
Trust fund.
S&P.
IR.
S&P.
Sure.
Yeah. Go to the future, pull it out. I have money.
You're
then-
Mexican.
and
You
then-
don't pull out according to that comedian with the Trump rally. So
This is true. And then I buy a robot. And it's
Okay.
And it's going to be like the first generation robot compared
do
to
that
what they
now.
have.
Elon Musk. I'll be on Mars. What are you talking about?
where would you go?
George.
Well, my follow-up question to that is, if you were to go back in time,
Okay.
y'all have heard of the butterfly effect, right? Where
Yes.
if you change one thing, it can change the
Trajectory of
your
Yes, everything,
entire
right.
everything.
Mhm.
Would you be okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Why
You
not?
wouldn't?
I wouldn't change a lot.
I don't
of
know.
things. I would just.
I
take
would just
advantage
change
of
my
things.
life.
But have you ever seen that movie, The Butterfly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
that's a movie.
But it's the point is just the
Well, I know what the
simplest
point of the movie
change,
is, but-
but the simplest change, because you said you wouldn't change a lot of things,
What would
but
you
the
change?
simplest change could change everything.
I'd go to Jerry
I'd be
Jones
okay
and
with
be
it.
like,
Yeah.
leave him.
I mean, it's not like
Don't
we're
fire
living
him.
in a fucking paradise right now.
I mean,
whatever I'm doing now is changing whatever happens in 20 years.
Right.
Oh, you see that? It's talking about dimensions right there.
I don't like your glasses. No, about that. No, about that. Okay, I suppose.
No, I'm definitely going back in time.
Now you made it fun. See, I'll go back in
How
time.
far?
Now you made
Not
it
too
fun.
far. I have to go. Yes. Okay. That's a good question. How far back? Wait. You still didn't answer the question. Where did you go back or forth?
Well, I'm guessing.
Or would you be
back
like was it Aaliyah? Damn it. Who would go? Yeah, never mind. Just gonna get this. Go ahead. Would you go
Aaliyah,
back
like
or
the
forth?
singer?
Yes.
Oh, back.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I know that song.
I was
Sorry.
actually.
I didn't think y'all were old enough.
I was
My
actually
bad.
doing
Yeah.
it in my head, and I was like, "How did that go?"
I am. He's not.
Anyway.
No.
Would you go back or forth?
back and forth.
Yes.
All right.
I think.
Yes,
I
what?
think I would go back.
How far back?
Think I would go back.
50.
I don't know. That's kind of the iffy part, is because there's certain times in my life where I would never want to go back there.
You know what?
Where it's like you experience something.
Times in your life?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You-
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
not
that makes
going-
sense, right? Where it's
No.
like certain.
No.
Yeah, but
No,
You're thinking about going to the 50s
you're talking
and
about
60s.
like 30 years ago?
I was 5.
Yeah. So would you go back that far?
And be
Oh, okay.
They're playing footsie over there.
no, he heard chair and he's
I was like,
like,
hungry?
bruh,
If
in here.
so, I guess that's also a question. If I were to go back to say 30 years, and I could change certain things, certain outcomes.
Wait. Are you going back as you, or are you going back as you 30
5-year-old.
years ago?
5-year-old you or
5-year-old me.
You're going
What
back
if you
into your
go
consciousness.
to the future? You go as
you already did that.
130-year-old you?
But that's my point. Is if you could go back and change anything,
Well, that's not what the question was.
but if you could go back, or if you could go back in time or in the future, which one would you do?
I would like to be younger
Okay,
if I
wait.
had the choice.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. That you completely changed the question.
Yeah.
You
No.
didn't, but you.
I did.
So we're talking about going back in time as ourselves.
Yes.
So there's a limit. I can only go back 46 years.
Right. So
And
I
I can
only
only
have
go
35
forward.
years.
However
so
many
you're
years I
asking,
anticipate I'm living.
So you're asking, do I want to be closer to my death or
farther away from my death? I'm
Sure,
definitely
Sure,
going
if you
back.
look at
away.
it, if you look at it that way, but it's, I feel like,
But
I
is
guess
that what
in-
you were asking?
in my question was more of, would you go back to find out to maybe change something in your own life?
In
Oh,
my
okay,
own
okay.
life.
In your
though.
own life,
Okay, that's
as
a
the
completely
person-
different question.
as
And I think
as
George will probably change his answer now.
Yeah.
as, as
George
the
is gonna be
person.
like, "Yeah, I'll be in Mars. I'm in a
That's why
museum
I'm
because I'm
like, what
fucking
are
dead."
you
Exactly. Now I'm
This is what an
okay,
old
that's-
human used to look like.
It
Yeah,
would be.
we thought you meant like just
Like
go
right
back
now,
in
when I
time.
just go through
Yeah.
a portal and I'm 50 years
Like,
in the future.
Yeah, I'd like to be here in the 20s or something.
No,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
more of like as yourself. No, it's as yourself. Like if you could
in
go
my
back
life. Okay.
in your life,
I'm
and I
definitely
mean,
going back.
'cause that's
Yeah.
why-
Go back,
Yeah.
do things different.
What things would you do differently, Adrian?
There's just one time.
Not get caught by the cops.
Does that change your mind, George A?
About what? Does it change my mind? Yeah, I'll go back to the past. I'll change a few
You
things.
wouldn't go
What
in the
would you
future.
change?
I'd go to the back. I'd go back
go
to
to
the
the
past. I'd go to the back of the bus. No,
George.
what would I change about my past?
I would go back to like the before gun era,
A what?
before the guns.
Oh, and buy a bunch of guns?
No,
Oh.
just
You would invent
when
the
you
gun.
would just fight. Like I wish that was a thing.
No,
now.
man, that was brutal. For guns,
Yeah.
it was knives and swords.
That's
It's
kind of
okay.
cool.
No,
I mean, not
Yeah,
in your
I
position,
feel
but
like,
in
I
mine.
feel like an idiot can kill me right now with a gun. And before you had to have some sort of skill.
yeah, but the
and it
death was painful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but
they were both painful. No,
he was.
What do you mean?
That's
I
valid.
mean if you
No,
shoot
somebody
me,
shoots you in the gun with a head with a gun.
yeah, I
you're
guess, but
done.
It's gotta be.
perfect shot.
But
I
if you're
mean-
like in the
And if he grazes
in the
you,
battlefield and you
But
get
I like-
fucking swatted at and like you just lost half your arm, or maybe not, it just
But
cut
yeah.
to
Yeah,
the
but
bone.
that's-
Ooh.
And now you're
that's
just like sitting there bleeding,
But
and their
I-
horses are running over you.
That's
and you're
what happened.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
no,
say
I'd
that
take a gun.
back in the
What?
day, you could break a femur and die.
no, but it'd be a
Because-
cooler death.
But you would be okay with some idiot that you know you can kick his ass, kill you.
Well, you can't because he killed you.
I mean, it's-
That's his point.
No, what I'm
I
saying.
don't know.
It'd be a cooler death, right? With fighting with
feel-
swords, like the battle of
Okay,
Bastards.
It would
before
be
that,
you're
when
I love Battle of the
romanticizing battle.
What about just fist fights? Back to where it was just like throwing rocks and stuff. I don't
That
think
took
there was
me to
ever a
Friday.
time. We
That's-
always
Oh
came
no,
up
your
with
dad
shit.
totally lived with that. Lived through that. Like the rocks were a thing.
Yeah. No, just fist fights, I guess. But I don't think that was ever a thing. Maybe early on.
No, it was,
It was
definitely
always,
a thing.
it was
Yeah.
even in, yeah. It was always a thing. Now it's just easier for, I don't know.
Like people used to break into your house and use your kitchen knife to, take your shit. Would you rather do that?
What? Kill me that way?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's fucking painful.
Oh, have you
No,
seen?
I would just rather
That
Terrifier.
Like if you're, let's say you're in a traffic, somebody's losing their shit because
Oh,
you cut
road
them
rage.
off.
road rage.
Yeah.
You get off and you duel. You just fight each other, like, all right, and then you walk away. Because, men can do that. They can get into a fight and be like, fuck, you kick my ass or whatever,
All right,
and
dude.
then you go away.
Fine.
I feel like
But
that
when
doesn't
somebody-
exist anymore.
Not really.
Yeah,
But
that's the point.
Now, somebody gets up, has a gun, and shoots you just because they have a gun.
They're
And It's
mad.
like, pussy.
You're absolutely
Valid.
right, dude. Absolutely
I don't know.
right.
Fights used to be cool. Men used to do that.
Damn, dude.
And now
fist
they
fights
don't.
aren't cool
When
anymore.
it was more of when boys were boys, it was
Do you think they still fist fight in school?
no.
Yeah,
Well,
they
What, you
maybe.
think everybody walks in with a fucking gun?
Maybe. I don't
Still
know.
fist fight.
I mean, the way the TV makes it seem, yes.
I don't know. I just think calling somebody out for a duel or a fight is like cool. Or like more respectful and
I'll
take my
meet you
gun
I
and shoot
outside.
will
you.
kick your ass.
I'll meet you outside at 4 p.m. at this location.
I will say that I would like to know what it was like.
If someone were to call you out right now and say the fist fight right now, would you fist fight?
I'm too old for that shit.
Not what that is. Dude.
Seriously, I'd be
Back in the
looking at
day.
them like, you know what? I'm tired.
You win.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Like,
take.
girl, you got
take
that
one
much
month.
energy. Oh my God, go get a job. Like, what? No bullshit. I would like to go back in time to when, at least in the female world,
Couldn't
couldn't
vote.
like you couldn't vote, you couldn't have a bank account.
I think you said
you
this
couldn't-
before.
I would like to
You
go
want to
back in
set
that
women
time.
back 100 years.
No,
you
no,
said
no.
that, yeah.
I don't want to set
Wow.
women back.
This is
I
just
said
wild.
I
I
would
wanna
like
set
to
my
go
son
back.
back.
This is
I
yourself,
Crazy.
I would like to go back to see how that was, because it's easy
Well,
for me to.
you don't get back to. You don't get to go back just to see how
You want to read
living
some
it.
of the text message from earlier?
Which one?
There was a separate text group.
The one I'm
this-
not a part of.
Yeah, this is like really
Oh.
cool people.
I'm not even in that group.
Cool people.
I'm not in that group. Damn.
I know.
This is it. He didn't send the whole thing. He sent it, but I'd seen it was a thing. I saw it anyway. It's a newspaper article from back in the 50s, and they were asking men this question: if a woman needs it, should she be spanked?
What was the answers?
Miguel Mateos from Brooklyn. He's a counterman.
Puerto
I don't know
Rican?
what a counterman is. Probably Puerto Rican. Why not? If they don't know how to behave by the time they're adults, they should be treated like children and spanked. That ought to make them grow up in a hurry. If it doesn't at first, they'll soon get the idea. That's what you want to go back to? Frank Desiderio from Brooklyn, a barber. Yes, when they
Barber.
deserve it. As a barber, I've got a lot of faith in the hairbrush. I think there are certain cases when it's advisable. When it is, there's no reason why you shouldn't go right ahead and do it. I can't knock the idea. In my business, a man sets a lot of store in the results he can get with a hairbrush properly applied.
So,
You
okay,
remind me of
let
El
me,
Botija. Peina.
Yeah.
okay, so let me clarify, because when I say, what is that movie?
gotta
There's a
take it-
Christmas. Hold on.
mind.
There's a Christmas
gonna
movie where the past, present, future.
Oh.
That's what I'm in my mind.
Scrooge.
When I say I would like to go to the past,
No,
Scrooge.
I'm not saying I want women as a whole to go back there.
Just you.
What I'm saying is I want to be that past where, as a ghost, I fucking go back into time and I see, not experience, not fucking live in it, and I don't want this for anybody else. I'm saying
Why? Why are you
You
curious
just want to
about
go
that?
see how it was?
because it's
That's weird.
you're misinterpreting.
Am I?
Well, you're not using your words properly then.
Okay, let me use my words. It's more of a effed up scenario. And it's one of those where it's like, look at what was and look at what is. It's more of a history lesson, not so much I want to go back to those days. No, bro, I'm speaking from a, like, if I can be Casper the Friendly Ghost and I can go back in time and, like...
You're just going to watch?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean, I can't do anything about it.
Fucking voyeur.
I can't. Oh my God, I quit. That was...
Why are you... What is it that you're interested in? What's the curiosity?
Just how things were. I don't know. It's just a curiosity.
Why aren't you curious about the future?
I don't know.
The past is the past. I want to know about the future.
The
What's
past
going on?
is the reason we are where we are.
Yeah.
So
You need to stop, dude. Just eat something.
it's the chair.
I know it's the chair. I know it's the chair.
You need to eat something.
I know it's the chair. Question. What would y'all do if y'all weren't afraid?
Everything.
Anything in specific that you have in mind?
Are you asking me if he's afraid of something?
No. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Because everyone's afraid of, like, to pull the trigger and do something, right? And don't not kill someone and, like, do something. Like, for me, it'd be like
We
to
talked
travel.
about this before. I quit my job and started a business, or many businesses.
Oh yeah, we did. For me right now, it's like to go on solo trips, like just travel because nobody wants to.
Solo trips?
Yeah,
Yeah, you should do that.
You should.
You don't do that because you're afraid. What are you afraid of?
It's
My spoot.
so the thing I was afraid of. I don't know if it was afraid of, but like being alone in somewhere I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have that
Fear.
And I was gonna do my first solo trip for my birthday to go to Canada, but I didn't have my license
Why
because
don't you
someone lost my
start-
license.
You're somebody that should go by themselves.
Oh no, yeah, I bought ticket to go to Italy.
But what about it makes you scared?
Go for you.
You're not going alone.
No, I'm not going alone on this trip.
Oh, I'm like, good for
You
you.
said
That's
that like you're going to
awesome.
Italy alone. You're not.
No,
You should.
I would.
I gave you
Kinda-
props
you're
for
the kind of
nothing.
person that
No,
should
no.
go by themselves because you like to go to Mexico and go to Burger King.
Oh,
nobody
Are you,
likes to do
watch
that.
it. Watch it.
see, I would fight you.
In Wingstop.
I would fight
And
you.
Wingstop,
Why
yeah.
would y'all call me out?
Because it's different.
No, no, you're
You've
right. You're
never
right.
been to Burger King in Mexico City.
Same
No,
shit.
but seriously,
I mean, you have.
you should
but I haven't.
take a trip, take a short trip, take a road trip. A road
Road
trip's
trip.
even better alone.
Okay,
I'm 100% serious.
going in Denver.
If this is something you're afraid of doing, do it. I've done it, and I wasn't afraid of doing it before I did it.
Yeah.
But when I did it, I was like, oh shit,
It
this
was
is
kind of
weird.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
But this is kind of cool.
Mhm.
You should hitchhike your next trip.
I
Okay,
am
let's
not
not
hitchhiking.
hitchhike. He's gonna be murdered.
Do it.
You won't get anywhere. Nobody picks up hitchhikers
Hey,
anymore.
they
People
really
are
don't,
pussies
dude.
nowadays. Like it.
Yeah, they're all
What?
like, look
This
at
is
that
true.
Mexican.
He probably just
Probably
crossed,
for me.
just crossed the border.
Actually, would you pick up a hitchhiker right now?
No.
See, like,
Mm-mm.
Man, I wish I could.
I watch a lot of
I
true
grew up-
crime.
I don't
Fuck
think
that.
that-
hitchhikers.
I don't see
No. But like having a truck, you just like, all right, hop on, but in the back, right? That way you're
Let
kind of
me
safe.
get to know you first.
No.
Yeah. I'll open the window in the back.
You don't
so
even
that-
have those windows anymore. You can't get to
sliding
know a
windows.
hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a little bit extra.
Yeah,
for
My
me.
they're
dad used to pick
automatic.
up hitchhikers all the time, and that's
What?
fucking cool.
Yeah, but okay, well,
I wish I would have picked up a
What
couple.
I think you should start. My opinion. Start small. Do you go to lunch by yourself?
oh yeah, I go to lunch by myself.
Do you go to dinner by yourself?
You really go to lunch by yourself?
Loser.
Like where you're sitting.
No, wait.
Kidding.
You really do it. Like you go to a restaurant and you order and you sit down by yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you should have no
That you
problem
will be
traveling by yourself.
perfectly
No,
fine.
but I see
do
that
that all the
differently. Like
I
eating,
won't. You won't catch me dead at a fucking restaurant sitting by myself.
Why not?
Why?
Because that's just weird to me.
I've done that.
You know what?
a lot
It's
of
the
times.
best fucking experience. It's the best for me.
I
'cause
will
it's
go
like,
and
ooh.
order something and
Yeah.
then take it and eat it in my truck somewhere, but not at a restaurant.
I
And-
challenge you
to a duel.
to actually go to a sit down restaurant and have a lunch by yourself.
We were at
The
Buffalo
piece-
Wild Wings on Friday. We were watching the Yankees things, me and
Yeah.
Yvette, and this dude came in by himself at that time of night. Adrian, stop moving the chair.
Okay.
I know y'all can't hear
You
this,
have
but
a
it sounds like his
child.
fucking stomach is growling, but his chair is
Right,
just really weird.
pee very bad. But that's not.
Anyway,
Yeah,
this
it's not
guy
really-
came in, sat down by himself, ordered dinner, ate it, drank a few drinks, and left. I'm like, I could never.
So once upon a time, I thought that it was weird, and I thought the same thing. And it wasn't until I went to lunch on my own where I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't know. There's some type of peace that comes with it.
It's
I
peace.
can
and then,
totally
like,
see it. I can get
There's
it.
no
but
rush. There's no fake conversation. There's no
except for-
trying.
except for the waiter
not even.
sometimes.
No.
But like the next place I wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse, but shit got complicated at work, so I had to change my.
So
idea.
so when I took my solo road trip, I ate a lot by myself.
Okay.
In the car.
No, I made it a point to eat at the place. And
okay.
It was, you're right. It was kind of cool.
It's
Where'd you go? If you mind me asking.
I went up to Kansas and then I went down. I ended up in El Paso by way of Santa Fe and fucking Roswell. And
Did you sleep in the? Did you sleep in the car?
I did.
I got hotels.
Okay.
I drove from here.
I almost did once
I mean,
because I didn't book anything. So I would just like show up somewhere and be like, hey, you got a room? Like, no. And I did that a few times in one town. I don't know where it was. And I'm like, well, shit, I guess I'm sleeping in my truck. It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I found a place.
$2. Yeah. Okay.
I drove from here to Phoenix by myself. And
Did you go? Oh, but
Through
you
El
have people
Paso.
that live over there.
right, but
Yeah.
I drove over there by myself,
It's different. I've driven to El Paso by myself.
and it was
Well, Phoenix, it's a couple days. Well, not
it's 16 hours.
16
Yeah.
hours.
My mistake was I had too much anxiety before I left, so I didn't sleep. Like I literally, to be quite honest, I went out. I didn't drink, obviously, but I went out, and then at 2 a.m, I'm like, well, my car's already packed. Let me just leave. So I didn't sleep.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't
So you
take a
made it.
nap. I didn't do any of that. And then I just said, fuck it. Because it was more of an anxiety because I was going by myself. Like it was the first trip that I had on my own.
What
And,
makes you nervous about going by yourself?
honestly, me being a girl and not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. It was
What
me.
the fuck does you being a girl have to do with you not knowing what the fuck you're doing? or is
Because-
it two separate things?
I think it's one and the same.
Oh.
That's what I thought you meant.
It's
I'm glad you said it,
I
not
feel
me.
like it's
But-
one and the same in the aspect of how old was I? I was like what 22, maybe 23, and it's one of those where it's like you're taking a car, and God forbid there be any
Problems
car
with the
issues.
Mhm.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
Okay,
Like,
so I'll stop you right there.
okay,
Why do you think? Do you have a problem with that?
what?
The fact that you felt that you were a girl and you didn't know what the fuck you were doing?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Like I had been taught how to change a tire, and I was taught how to change the oil, but
So which part did you think you didn't know what you were
Better
doing
have to-
on?
I think it was more of a being by myself as a female, where if I walked into the wrong place at the wrong time, and maybe it had nothing to do with me being a female, but it was like shit, like
Okay,
I'm on
that's
my
different.
own.
Yeah, I get that.
It was more of like
It
I'm
was
on
the
my
I don't know
own.
what the fuck I'm doing part that I had a problem with.
Yeah, like my it was my age, it was my I don't know, it was more of like I got this, I can do this. Like why can't I do this? I can do this. But it's I don't know. Like I was young, and I feel like I
Yes, but you weren't helpless. You knew how to change a tire. You knew how to do things.
I did.
You
I
were just
did.
a young woman traveling by yourself.
Yes.
That's fair. Okay.
And
That's different.
eventually, I don't remember where, because at one point I was like, fuck. I was like, I am tired.
El
Mind
Paso.
you. Yes. It had to be
That's
because
about where would it happen if you
Yeah.
left at 2
it,
around noon? You
and
would
my,
have been like,
my
fuck.
brother had forewarned me. He's like, make sure you have music on your phone. He's like, because there's going to be a dead zone, and you're going to need,
That's between Odessa, Midland, and El Paso.
and he's like, you're going to need some type of music to keep you alive in the sense of like, you're going
Yeah.
to be tired. You're going to be
Because the road is literally straight.
straight.
And it
You
gets
have no
boring,
signal.
yeah.
No signal.
It's
and-
boring as hell.
And nothing on the side. It's desert for miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I experienced that. I did take a nap before. Like, I ended up stopping and I took a nap for like an hour because I was like, I'm done.
Mm.
That's my favorite thing to do. When I'm traveling by myself or with Olivia.
Yeah.
Because Olivia, like, she'll fall asleep. I'm like, hey, keep me awake, and she'll fall asleep. And then she'll wake up when I'm at a rest area taking a nap.
More tea?
Fuck are you doing? Taking a nap. You fell asleep. You were supposed to keep me awake. Like,
I love the fact. What are you doing? Sleeping. What do you mean? What am I doing? Yeah. I think I have that fear here. Like, I've always wanted to. I tell myself, like, dude, just go out and like go to a bar by yourself or something. And I'm like, something stops me whenever I try to go out.
I 100%. I've had the same fucking. It's not a fear. It's just
Anxiety.
He doesn't want to call it anxiety.
You never done that when you went out of town to work? Or did you just...
Yeah, no, yeah. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like, when I'm in a position where that's my only option, I do it and it's not a problem.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Now that you said that, I just completely fucking forgot. I flew to Chicago for work.
See? Like, when you have to...
On my own.
When it's your only option, it's not a thing.
It's not
It's
a
when
problem.
you're choosing to do it as a thing.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by, like, I could never go out to eat by myself, because to me, that's like, would you have anybody to go out to eat with? You fucking loser.
I don't need.
I'm Gen X, 100% Gen X. I get it. I'm
But if you
fucked
call
up in the
everybody-
head, whatever. But huh?
No.
What if you call the people that you normally would?
Yeah, and they
they're
all
like,
turn you
no.
down, and then I'm not gonna go out by myself.
See,
Not
and
because I
But
can.
what if you like really feel like going out? You
I still won't.
you know,
But if
Yeah,
I'm
it
out of
was-
town, it's not even a thing. I'll just go do it.
interesting.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
last time I did it was so Enrique was playing at a bar, right? And whenever he's playing, I'm not gonna go chill with him or nothing, like talk to him because he's
but
gonna
you're
play.
there with them.
But I would invite someone, right, to go with me. But last time I did it was 2 weeks ago. I went just by myself. It was just weird because I was like walking around, I bought a beer, sat down, listened to whatever they were talking about, and then they had the tocaron, ¿verdad? But I'm over here watching people dance, socialize and everything.
See, I feel like I would be more comfortable in that situation than just showing up.
Because you have a reason for being there.
Yes, where it's like, I'm here for my cousin. What is he?
Yeah, my cousin.
I'm here for my cousin. Like, I'm listening to him play. Like, I don't.
I think
I
that's
know
it.
it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't. I think that's it. Like,
but
for
it's more
people
of like, yeah,
like
absolutely.
me,
I'll go by myself. Fuck it. Like, why not?
I don't. If somebody comes up to you and starts talking to you, like, "What are you doing here?" I just felt like going out, and nobody wanted to come with me.
Okay.
So
Makes you sound.
No, I mean, if someone were to come up to me, I can easily socialize, right? I'm good with that, but I won't go socialize with you.
That's fair. I don't like people either. I don't. That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, it would, like, if I'm invited, and because you put it in that perspective, I'm like, well, wait a minute. I have friends that used to DJ.
Mhm.
So I would show up that, hey, I'm going to DJ at this place. I would go by myself. Like,
no,
what the
but
fuck?
if you know the artist, it's different.
Pero por eso te digo, where it's like, oh, well, if you put it in that, like that,
Yeah,
No, go take a fucking road trip by yourself.
I'm
Just go
gone.
somewhere.
you should.
I'm going to Denver.
Yeah. Good luck.
Now you know what?
Good luck.
I want to go to Tennessee.
You know where I want to go?
Home?
Salem.
The fuck is Salem?
Salem.
We've
Texas?
talked about Salem before.
Texas?
No.
You know where I'm going for spring break?
Your mama's house.
Salem.
You are?
You whore.
I saw I've been seeing some Salem costumes. They're like, Salem is the place for Halloween, right?
Yes.
What are we
Yes.
talking
I
about?
was like, fuck.
Halloween,
Am
bro.
I talking about this? wrong
Halloween
thing?
geese.
And Salem
what?
costumes, like, people dressing up, they're like fucking legit,
Mhm.
like badass.
Well, they've been doing it for
Yeah.
a few hundred years. So
yeah, but
That's where
I didn't
wanna
know
go.
about it until you said it. What was it, like episode 51? If I'm
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was like, holy shit, he knew which one.
No, it
Shit.
was-
Oh, okay.
but I've seen
No.
like the it,
Massachusetts.
the It
Massachusetts.
clown and stuff like that. And
Massachusetts.
they're pretty fucking cool. Like legit.
I'm
I'll
proud-
go there for Halloween one year, but you got to plan so far ahead because everything fucking
Yes.
sells out and it's
You literally
expensive
have
as
to-
hell.
Oh,
and it's,
A year
Well, I
in
had
advance.
a friend that went, and he's a photographer, so we was taking badass pictures of all the people.
I want to go to the Hocus Pocus house.
Okay.
Whack. I'm just kidding.
Hater. Hater.
Haterade. All right, what else?
Well, you didn't really answer my question. But
Question.
what would you do if you had?
You asked the question?
Yeah.
What would you do if you had what?
If you weren't afraid.
Oh, you're right. We didn't answer your question. All right. I know I did. I said I'd quit work and start a business.
Yeah, you did. You'd quit everything and become a coach for your daughter's sports.
I mean, that would be the same thing.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm almost scared to answer that fucking question.
I almost sent an email
Why?
today. I didn't.
Dude, what the fuck?
should've
Tell me.
emailed
I'll send the fucking email for you.
You should have sent it. Let me hear it.
To quit?
Do you want me to?
No, to do the
No.
coach thing.
Whoa.
Oh no.
No, just to
I'll be your assistant.
Just to help.
Be your
No,
assistant.
I'm trying to be the assistant. Wait.
Oh no!
You're
I
gonna
thought,
be the assistant to the assistant?
I thought you were gonna be the head coach, man. I was gonna.
Well, eventually.
I was gonna go start dropping the cones and everything.
No, that's my job.
Oh, okay. My bad. Come on, Lisa. Pick it
What
up.
you do?
Break the dogs.
What would I do? If I was not afraid, I would probably be an attorney by now.
Bitch. I do that already, though.
Valid. I can't. I have nothing to fight against what you just said. I agree. I'm aware of that. But
I just got my license this past weekend.
your
Attorney-
bar license? I'm just
Attorney
kidding.
license?
That's
Your
the bar.
bar
Yeah.
license?
Yeah, my bar license.
Dang.
There
See?
you go. See,
Anybody
dude?
could do it.
My driver's license. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Story. It's a long
like
story. I lost it. I didn't lose it. I know where it was.
It was suspended?
It was at a bar.
So you decided to go get a license
Yeah, I went
instead
to
of
go.
going to the bar.
They were
That's
bright.
what you
I have
would
questions.
do if you weren't afraid?
No. They were. What do you mean? No, I'm just saying. I got my license. I'll just let him.
I would have gone and picked
Oh,
up
so
my
you're
license.
completely changing the subject.
It's completely.
Oh, yeah.
So you're.
He's
you're-
weaving.
Cool, we're
He's
moving on.
weaving, bro.
Yeah, he
You're
is.
weaving. Okay.
He was
cool.
going to come
Yeah.
back to that.
Uh-huh.
Let's go with the weave. Okay.
Oh, is that? That's a weave, dude. I did not weave.
Facts.
Whatever.
I
ahead.
answered it.
Go ahead. We're done with the weave. Come on.
I
No.
answered it.
What do you mean? Well,
Go ahead. Keep talking. You got your license.
You just know
Oh,
what
that's
the
all,
weave
that's
is.
all I wanted to say.
What would you do if you weren't afraid?
I told you I had to take a trip by myself.
We had a whole segment about it.
We legit.
That's what. That's
you even
that's
have-
the only thing.
All right, last
I'm
thing.
not afraid of
Is
it.
there anything for George, like your segment or whatever?
Oh no, not this week.
Questions
Next
that
week.
we
Ching.
asked. Dude, you can't. You can't.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I
This
was, I,
George segment is dead.
No, it's
We're
not
doing
dead.
it again.
I am. I will. I'll bring you back next week. I'm sorry.
You are sorry. Yeah, you are.
I mean, nobody's asked for it, so
Okay. Give
We'll
me.
keep it going.
Give me a question that has no answer.
give me a minute.
Give me a
question.
minute. There
Give me
you
a
go.
question that has no answer. I have one.
Go.
If
Give
a
me
person is
chance.
born on on
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
okay, give me a question that doesn't have an answer.
Ask your question.
No. I'm not gonna say it
I
anymore.
want the question.
No, I don't want to say it anymore.
I want the question.
He ruined it. No, I really don't know what it says. Is it? If someone was born on New Year's Eve and another person was born on New Year's Day, are they a year apart or a day apart?
A stupid question.
Has no answer. Yeah, no. Go on. Oh wait, what?